Topic of discussion today, Brown Legacy Podcast, is where is Aaron Rodgers going? Where is his main destination? Where is he truly even thinking about going outside of the Jets? Because that's all we've been hearing. Anybody with any info outside of what I got, come on up here and let us know how you feeling. What's up today? Sports Critic, what's cracking?
What up with it, bro? Coming through to show you some love.
Yeah, man, I ain't seen you in a minute on Goat Mike Show or on my panel, but I still be paying attention. I see you still cracking heads on other platforms. I see you still smoking shit.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Yeah, you done changed your name like 2 or 3 times. I had to catch on to it. Was you this last time?
yeah, this is permanent. This LeBron Legacy Podcast. I'm Real Debates. That's gonna be what it's gonna be from here on out.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I like how you got your Celtic shit up.
Yeah. The little mockery of the Celtics, man. I ain't tripping. I don't hate the Celtics or nothing, but it kind of get people attention because you think I'm a Celtics fan, then you look close, I'm mocking them. So it's kind of a little gimmick to it.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you ain't see that, huh? You ain't noticed that, did you?
Nah, I didn't.
That's LeBron with the Celtics head in his hand.
Oh shit. Damn, bro. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you about last night's game. To me, man, I ain't impressed.
I ain't either.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not impressed. Yeah, it's a win, but I'm not impressed because we should have been. They should have been winning the past 3 games. If you ask me, it should be a streak going on. If you ask me.
Yep. And being
But
that talented, being the
instead,
best player, he should have his
niggas
fingerprints over
rather.
every game.
Instead, niggas like to give excuses.
Mm.
You know
Anthony
what I'm
Davis is
saying? For
number
AD.
one. I don't know who that is, but like, share, subscribe if you knew, man. Me and Sports Critic in here chopping it up. I'm highly disappointed with Anthony Davis. For him to be that talented and be the best player on the floor right now, his fingerprint should be all over every game, offensively and defensively. He should be averaging 30 and 15 with about 4 or 5 blocks, 3 or 4 assists, and they should be winning damn near every game.
Yeah, man. If you what everybody claim you is, and and it's crazy, bro, because I seen some shit earlier where motherfuckers sitting up, basically their excuse for AD's bullshit is, well, when LeBron playing, they're under 500. but when LeBron ain't playing, they're 500.
Man, they could stop that because when LeBron was older than Anthony Davis, he still was playing back to backs and all that. No excuses. Anthony Davis can't even play back to backs. He need a break. You need a break for what? Boy, you young. I was your age. I ain't walk nowhere. I went. I ran everywhere. Got to be crazy. I'm
Right.
35 and I know better. When I was 30, what? Come on, man, stop.
Yeah.
He should be playing 40 minutes minimum every game till LeBron come back.
He bro and bro, he a sucker, man. You know, like I've been saying, bro. You know, he hit a lick, he got that ring. You know, he played his ass off, to get that ring. After that, mediocre.
Yep. Because
Mediocre and injured.
he ain't peep game. He ain't take heed to LeBron leaving it all out on the floor, taking care of your body, going to the extreme. He ain't peep game with none of that. He just kicked his feet up, got married, and said, fuck basketball. I'm gonna just show up and be tall.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro, it is. All these excuses for the whole ass nigga.
Kind of similar to Ben Simmons. He give a little bit more effort, but it's a similar mindset that Ben Simmons got.
It's crazy, man. And it's crazy, because niggas, you got a nigga like LeBron who accomplished a lot on the court, and there's no excuses for him. But you got we see these other basketball players, and they haven't did half the shit LeBron did, and it's excuses.
Mm-hmm. Because they feel like they got enough clout, they famous enough, they paid enough, and then you add one title to the situation where people are, you so good, but you ain't got a title. Now you figure everything is done. Now every time I get ready to, load up for the year, it is what it is. Like it don't matter whether I win or lose. I'm gonna try a little bit, but I ain't gonna try hard. That's how I kind of seen with AD
Yeah,
right now. It's crazy, man.
yeah.
It's really crazy.
If I could sit back and act like I'm trying to do something, and if I can get one more ring off of this nigga, I'ma do it.
Yep, he's showing up to class, but he ain't really putting no work in.
He definitely ain't, bro.
You gotta go crazy hard. You gotta go stupid hard to get a title, man. And it ain't no such thing as no easy title. I don't care if the path to get there is easy. You still gotta go hard to get there.
Yeah. Shit, I'm definitely in agreement with that with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? The nigga just a sucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on Bang's panel a couple days ago. Give that bitch a send that bitch to an elementary school somewhere and give him a job as a music teacher, a gym teacher or something.
Yeah, because he don't want to do basketball. He clearly don't. And the messed up thing about it is the situation with him, Westbrook, and a lot of these dudes as Hall of Famers that LeBron go grab. When it don't work out, it fall back on him. Unfortunately,
Right.
he don't control them, but the whole narrative is about you, practically making your own team and having such a big say compared to everybody else. So when you get that kind of special privilege, when you abuse it and you don't get the results, bro, you get judged. In my opinion, I'm finna start laying the hammer down on his old ass. He don't start making the correct roster decisions for his career, knowing that you ain't got that much time left. You can't afford to make no kind of fucking mistake.
It's
Or maybe,
crazy, bro.
or maybe he just don't give a damn and he just want to break records and stay till Bronny come. Who knows where his mind is at?
Yeah, man. You see how that nigga, You seen the bitch in his face when LeBron was on his ass the other night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't give no fucks, bro, about the Orlando Magics. You know what I'm saying?
Should have been a blowout easy.
I don't give a fuck about them. You should have been you should have got with the Knicks.
Oh yeah, no.
Like I said, it should be a winning streak right now.
Mm-hmm.
3-4 game winning streak. You know what I'm saying? So nigga don't want to take over the ball. Niggas don't really want to be the man. They want to be next to the man.
Yep. Why?
You know what
Because
I'm saying?
they're
Like,
scared to do
damn, AD.
responsibility. They scared
It
to do
hasn't came to
responsibility.
your mind, AD, to sit and think like, yo, you know, I got a ring, but this is my chance to get to another one.
It's
LeBron down. It's time for me to ball out and go crazy.
right. Because anybody can be hungry, but is you the hungriest?
Yeah. Yeah. Just like I asked the question the other day on Bane's channel. Does AD look like a nigga that's determined, or do he look like a nigga that's just there?
Yes, it's crazy, man. I hate I hate for this situation to turn out just one championship and we can't capture one within the 82 game regular season to get to shake off all that bubble stuff. But it seems like LeBron ain't gonna be able to shake all that bubble talk if he don't get no title here. Cause it don't look like it's gonna happen. If it don't happen next year, it ain't happening. I'm gonna just put that out there. If it don't
Yeah.
happen next year, it ain't happening. Cause he too
Yeah.
old, man. Can't keep sit up here and just be a LeBron fan and just keep on fantasizing about this dude being so great at the age he at, and you see he breaking down. You see he keep on having injuries. No, I'm gonna be realistic and logical. If it don't happen next year, it ain't happening. One more push next year. If it ain't gonna happen next year, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Shit crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got Russ out the way, got a couple of little, grabbed a couple guys, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no reason it ain't getting done.
LeBron too injured. AD ain't hungry enough, and they grabbed the pieces too late. I mean, I'm not gonna make no excuses, but if you want to analyze it for what it is, that's
Now
practically
I'm
what it
listening to
is
what
right
you're
now.
saying though. That don't sound like no excuse to me.
They got them pieces, new pieces, a little bit too late. Great addition, great move by Rob Kalinka and the whole organization, but you got them a little too late and at the wrong time with LeBron and AD both battling injuries. AD, he finally overcome his injuries, but he's on the court and he ain't hungry enough. And then you got everybody else kind of just trying to find their way too. Man, it's just crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know.
It's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no need for this shit, man. Like, this is your opportunity. You can't say nobody. You can't say nobody holding you back. You can't say you can't say nothing, man. You in position now to take over.
Yep, to lift the team up that has LeBron as the best player and number one, but you're gonna do it off your strength, off your will, your talent. And they gonna have to talk about you. It ain't gonna be no getting around it because LeBron ain't playing. But instead, they gonna continue to wonder when LeBron come back because you're not hungry enough.
And let's keep it real. We I gotta keep it real on this one, bro. I gotta keep it 100. You know, AD, I mean, Rob Palinka and Jenny Buss, man, they didn't gave you chance after chance. They could have been wrote you off.
Yep, no doubt about that.
They could have been wrote you off, nigga. And to think that, okay, cause you know the bitch nigga Tamika TV, he got this stupid ass thing to where, he feel like Anthony Davis got attitude because LeBron tried to trade him for Kyrie. Hey man, hey,
I think
let's
sometimes
just
on the
say,
low low, LeBron get mad about stuff, and he do that not to say that you're not valuable, to say that I can't get rid of you and I will try you because it don't seem like you hungry enough. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And I think LeBron is the type to try to do that instead of cuss at you and punch you in the nose like MJ and Kobe. He the type, he passive aggressive, which I think work with some dudes, and then some dudes be like, you trying to backdoor me, you trying to snake me. But at the end of the day, you know what you signed up for when you come over here. So I'm not really snaking you. I'm not snaking
right.
you because you know what you if you don't consistently get wins when I'm out, if you don't consistently do your part when I'm in, then when the blame game start, you guys gonna get ate up, and LeBron gonna get blamed in the end. But LeBron got 4 titles, and he got a whole lot of other things he can lean back on. What you got to lean on outside of 2020? So that's
Fact.
that's what AD really need to. He need to really evaluate himself for real. Like, I'm great, but can I be greater? I'm going hard, but I cannot go harder because right
And,
now,
and it's like this. Say, AD, let's just put LeBron to the side. AD. Let's just put LeBron to the side. Say LeBron wasn't on the team. Bitch, you knew what you nobody has to be told what it gotta be when you sign up to be a Los Angeles Laker.
yeah,
I talk about
and
this all the time, bro. Like, we know two of the biggest teams in the league, in league history, that's about winning.
Celtics and Lakers.
Facts. So you know what I'm saying? And then not to mention the Kobe years with the Kobe fans. Man, AD, what you thought this was about to be? And see, bro, I say the same shit about about Dress Brick. I say the
Mm-hmm.
same thing about Westbrook. Nigga, what the fuck did you think this was gonna be over here?
Yeah, I think Anthony Davis think he exempt from judgment as far as the greatness of Kobe and all the Lakers before him. He think he exempt from that judgment because he's standing next to LeBron. LeBron gonna protect him, but LeBron only gonna be there so long, homie. He
Hey,
only gonna be there so
I think
long.
LeBron tired of protecting the nigga. I think LeBron tired of protecting the nigga.
He bailed him out in the finals. Go look at all the multiple shots LeBron had to make. He had to make so many shots and do so much shit in the finals, man. Like, okay, all the way up to the finals, Anthony Davis did his thing. Anthony Davis, Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard, Kuzma, the whole gang. And Anthony Davis, he had the most points and rebounds out of everybody. The only one that had the most assists was LeBron, plus he had 25 points at least. But when we got to the finals, man, LeBron really he showed him like, bro, you gotta go harder, man. You gotta make the impossible possible. It's the finals. I thought when he taught him just that brief lesson was enough to whatever that flame was in him to get him sparked and get him started. But it seemed like he just can't get that flame going, man. Like it just can't. If it do get going, it just can't keep going. Like he don't have that fire that burns in him that I see in all them other great players. I see the talent, I see the skill, all that is there. It's there, but the that hunger, it ain't there.
Yeah, bro. It definitely ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude silly. You know what you thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You thought that because you got one that was gonna be enough for the fans and shit like that. And see, I'm gonna tell you something, bro, and I'm gonna call this out early. And you make sure, bro, you remember this day and remember I said it. If Anthony Davis, when he do lead the Lakers, he gonna be somewhere talking like a little bitch.
Mm.
He gonna be somewhere talking like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? And bro, another thing, I get sick of niggas always trying to make the excuse for niggas when they fail. You know, um, well, such and such was good on this team, but when they come over with LeBron, well, they gotta, such and such had to adjust their game to LeBron's.
No.
Man, what the fuck that got to do with scoring and defense?
Yeah, these dudes be exactly who they is. They get exposed because they can't get it done under the bright lights. Beasley and D'Lo and Vanderbilt, they all can do what they did over there to the Timberwolves, which is what? First round exit at best. Couple highlights for the year. We acting like these dudes really been elite like that. I mean, the only one that's really the top of the crop out of all three dudes we got from Minnesota is D'Lo, but he's still unproven. He ain't done nothing but be a journeyman. Let's keep it a buck. Ain't nobody we got that's really like that. D'Lo is like that, I guess, but is he like that for real in a Lakers uniform? Have he really been like that winning playoffs as a Laker? No. So ain't nobody we got like that. Because you playing next to LeBron, you playing as a Laker. That's the most pressure there is in the NBA, hands down.
Yeah, bro, my
Playing next
bad.
to LeBron, playing next to the Lakers, man. The most pressure in the NBA, hands down.
Yeah, yeah, and listen, bro, even playing that, niggas got to get it out their head where it's this special thing when you get with LeBron, motherfucker. It's it, every team that you go to that got superstars on it, you're expected to do shit.
Yep.
If you don't want to come through, then why go over there? And then when you leave, you want to be crying and complaining about stuff. Like I said earlier, what the fuck do somebody's game got to do with scoring and defense? That's like Pat Bev, bro. You know what I'm saying? The, with the Lakers, where was that Pat Bev that was with the Pacers? Where was that Pat Bev that was with the Clippers? Where was all of that with the Lakers? Where was all that mind fucking and getting in niggas' minds as niggas claim and all of this Professor X shit niggas was saying, about Pat Bev? What happened when he came over to the Lakers?
And shooting so good from downtown. Oh, boy. I told you, dudes be on smaller platforms and they figure I got to ball out every time I come out. Then when they get up to the Lakers and they next to LeBron, like, well, he going to do mostly everything. I'm going to just stand here and watch. And they do
Right.
that. I'm telling you, they act like they get hyped to come over, but they know he capable of doing everything, and they rather just stand there and watch. When the offense is really gonna be right around LeBron, when dudes is cutting and moving and hustling, and they not being starstruck. And you got dudes that starstruck. You got a dude that's a star. He ain't hungry enough. You got another dude. I think D'Lo hungry. I think D'Lo wanted because he came out with that 28. You know what I mean? When he came off injury, that was a statement for me. But I think D'Lo and Vanderbilt, they the most hungriest out of all the guys we got since the trade deadline. Them two guys definitely hungry. They definitely want it offensively and defensively. I think they've been doing the best they can do every game that they play. Everybody else been shaky. Beasley, dude's he just overrated. He a shot jacker, man. If his shot ain't on, he trash. If his shot is on, then I guess he good. And he don't bring nothing else to the table. So we got some decisions to make this off season with the roster. If Beasley, I would evaluate whether Beasley gonna stay. Vanderbilt and D'Lo, Austin Reeves, them three got to be locked in. And I would come to AD and threaten, like, man, listen, These first 10, 15 games of the year, you don't do right, man, you out of here, dude. We sick
Right.
and tired of it. This the Lakers. This is LeBron legacy on the line. If you got other intentions, go somewhere else. Period.
Right. Right. And see, this the thing. I wouldn't want a motherfucker to tell AD, whoever would have that conversation with him, don't say it like that to him. Tell him shit. You know, the LeBron shit on the line, and so is yours. You know, and if AD look crazy, look at that motherfucker back like, yeah, your legacy is on the line for you to be able to do more. Stupid.
Yep. Because you're gonna
You
be
know
looking worse than Kyrie. You're gonna be looking worse than Kyrie.
shit crazy.
Think Kyrie looked bad, and he got his one title, got jealous of LeBron, and then left and ain't done nothing since. Look how bad you look. You stayed with him, man, and you still ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not gonna cut it.
yeah.
And
You
Kyrie
know what
got
I'm
back. He went to the finals more than one time. So I don't blame LeBron or whoever over there for threatening to trade AD for Kyrie. Yeah, trying to
saying?
let you know. I'm thinking about somebody that used to get it done. I used to have to, I go out and ball, no questions asked. Kyrie gonna give it his all on the offensive end, guaranteed, and he gonna try on the defensive end, but he limited. So I'm not giving him a pass, but I'm just putting context in there. He limited. He's 6'2", 190 pounds, 185 pounds. What is he gonna do? You know what I mean? But offensively, there is no question. Kyrie is coming out giving 110%. You leaving it all out on the floor every night, every night.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. See, a motherfucker like AD, you got to get him off the team. You know what I'm saying. You got to ship him somewhere. So you know, because is I'm gonna say this, bro. Fuck LeBron's legacy. Let's take that out the picture. Man, motherfuckers trying to win, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers be so brainwashed, I feel, bro, that to where they feel like them working hard to succeed something that for some sick reason LeBron is gonna benefit from it. You benefit from your own shit. He's a part of the team. So if you can feel like you don't want to do your best because you don't want LeBron to benefit off of it, then you gotta feel the same way about everybody else on the team. That's how I feel.
I mean, if you want people to argue and make a case, if you being the best player on the team and you being the man, then you need to get wins. You need to get us back to the finals. You got to show out, man. I mean, that's the only way you start making the case LeBron ain't carrying you, and you planted yourself as the best player in the league, the best player on the team, and after LeBron is done, you gonna hold the torch. Like it's looking like I don't know who he's gonna get a torch to, but it ain't gonna be AD. When
Yeah,
LeBron finally hand over that torch, it ain't gonna be AD.
yeah. It's not. It's definitely not. You know what I'm saying? He fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You
I'm
you
thinking.
you want to be the number two instead of being the number one. You know what I'm saying? See,
Uh-huh.
AD is stupid. See, LeBron ain't number one. He is number one. He ain't number one. He is the number one. AD, he trying to make you the actual number one. That might go over motherfuckers' heads, but he trying to get you there. And I can't be mad at no Laker fans for dogging this nigga or nothing like that, man. Hey, the Laker fans, hey, they gave you a chance. They
Uh,
gave you your chance.
definitely did. He got a title. He got his name put on a major scale. He a whole lot more famous than he was back with the Pelicans. He can't
Yeah,
sit up here and act like, let's just say if they cut him come next season, he shouldn't have no bad blood with LeBron and the Lakers. Your whole life done changed, man. You went to a whole nother level. So at the end of the day, it shouldn't be no bad feelings. If anything, you should be trying to go somewhere else and prove the doubters wrong. But it's looking bad for him if he keep this up.
yeah, yeah. Because see, you ask me, see, them Laker fans, they paying attention. They paying close attention. And see, that's what the AD apologist is mad about. Because the Laker fans, they ain't talking shit about LeBron because they understand when the man go down, the next man up the bat, they expect for him to carry it on.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And our
If
next
you
man
ask
up is more
people,
talented, supposed to be more better than any. Our next man up supposed to be better than most of the number ones in the league, let alone number twos. So this is very disappointing.
shit, the Laker fans, they spared you when y'all came back from the championship. You know what I'm saying? You could have look, AD, you mad? Cause motherfuckers thinking about trading your ass now? Motherfucker, they could have pulled some moves and got rid of your ass when they got rid of everybody else. But nah, they stuck with you. You getting hurt. You come in the game, you're hurt. You come in 2 minutes in the game, you back hurt. You know, I just think at this point, these Laker fans, they done had enough of AD because
And it,
you're not coming off to a lot of people like you out here putting it on the flow. What you're looking like to a lot of people is you got that ring and now you're upset because you can't leech another one. You got to work for the second one.
hmm Gotta work. Gotta work. Gotta really work this time.
Damn, LeBron's sitting out. Bro, you don't want everybody talking about you? You don't want all the sports channels talking about you? Showing how good you is? Talking about your numbers and shit? AD, this was your perfect opportunity. When the minute Bron went out, you should have turned it to another nigga we ain't never seen before. It should be a straight streak.
Supposed to be in your prime. Supposed to be young, dude. You can't be taking off. I don't care if you tired, bro. Listen, I'd rather see you tired, getting whooped the next game than not playing the next game. I got a
Hey,
whole lot more respect for you playing and getting whooped than not playing at all. Talking about I'm tired. You ain't got time to be tired, homie.
I'm gonna say it like this: how the fuck you tired as long as you been off?
Be crazy. He can't
As
even
long
do a
as you
whole
been off,
whole full season.
as long as you been off the last 2 seasons, the word tired, even if you is tired, that shit shouldn't come out your mouth. And don't nobody want to hear that shit. Especially as long as you been off. Don't nobody want to hear about you talking about you tired.
Lack of conditioning, man. Lack of conditioning.
Right.
Uh, uh,
Motherfucker.
uh,
If
his
anything, you supposed to be getting
mental ain't
started.
right. He ain't hungry. He's just not hungry enough.
Yeah.
You got to
If
be way more
anything,
hungry.
you supposed to be just getting started, nigga. What you talking about you tired? You tired. So that let me know, hey, AD, we know AD got money. You ain't dedicated. How you sit next to the man who publicly made it known how much he paid for his, his trainers and and different shit like that. What the fuck?
I let
Cause
you know when you really around greatness, we talking about putting the work in to be great, not just being talented. Because anybody can just be talented. LeBron is
right.
super talented and he put the work in behind it. That's what make him who he is. And I think AD just thought, he just thought that LeBron is just great. When we seen the work, he probably was like, damn, man. It probably be like that for a lot of guys. The thing about it is, in this era, one thing I can say is, it is a lot more talent. It's a lot less hunger, though. You know,
Yeah.
you got at least one dude on every team can jump like Sean Kemp, jump like Mike, but they ain't hungry though. They
Yeah.
ain't hungry. You got dudes that can shoot threes and run up and down the court super fast and got way more stamina than the older era because it's more points per possession and all of that, longer rebounds. So dudes got more stamina, they more athletic. So in a sense, if they skilled and they got the intangibles, then they would be better than mostly the average player from the 80s, 70s, all the way through the 90s in this era. But when you factor in hungriness, then that almost even the odds, if not anything, make these players not as good because they're just not hungry.
Yeah, man. Some gonna have to give, man. You know, take this shit over, AD, man. You know, just stop with this, scared to succeed shit, bro. Take this shit over. LeBron on the bench. Let the niggas sit on the bench, bro, and
Hey,
run this
let
fucking
me ask
shit.
y'all a question right quick. Salute, y'all. So
Salute.
y'all telling me AD? So y'all telling me? I know y'all got extra AD and shit, but he ain't. So y'all telling me he ain't sacrificed nothing? Like he sacrificed a lot for LeBron James. Like y'all expecting
Well,
a lot
see,
from this man.
see,
Like
first, hey, bro,
like
I want to say something though. I can't say he sacrificed nothing for LeBron.
yes
See,
he
that's
did. Yes he
everybody's
did.
problem. That's
What
everybody's
you mean?
problem.
If he played injured,
And
Everybody
did he
feel
nobody
play?
like,
sacrificed
Did
nothing
he
but
play on the
Dwayne
bro?
Wade.
Hold
Rest
on,
in
bro.
peace,
Did
let,
this
nigga.
let
what
me
y'all
say this.
capping, bro?
Roll the
You
This,
capping,
trash.
bro. Hold on. Didn't
this,
he just
this
play?
is
Did he just play on a
everybody
fat
feel
ass
like they
ankle? Did he play
sacrificing
on a
something
fat
for
ass
LeBron.
ankle? Did he play
It's
on
gonna
a
take
fat ass ankle? Yes or no? How big was his ankle, folks? How big was his ankle? He
They
had
got
like two ankles on his foot, and he played.
they
That's
got to.
sacrifice, right?
I'm gonna say one thing in real fast though. This team was built
Good.
around. This team was not built around
LeBron.
AD. It was built around
Thank
AD
you.
and LeBron. So when you only have half the pie and not the whole pie, even when AD played on the Pelicans, he always had a great point guard, Rondo, Drew Holiday. He had DeMarcus Cousins on the side of him. Anthony Davis was never really a guy to play by himself, bro. D'Lo is not a real
Big
point guard.
fact.
I don't know how he's not. He do all that 3-point shooting instead of getting your big
He
involved.
a
He can't
scorer.
just stand in the court and shoot threes, bro. Stroller too, Reeves too, coming down
Big
one or
fact.
two. That's not bad for
Y'all
him.
See,
capping, bro.
I hear what y'all saying,
Like
but
that,
my
that
problem
dude.
is,
When he get double
but
team every
but my
day.
problem is when niggas say he
Yeah,
sacrificed
you
a
better
lot for
laugh for the debate.
LeBron, like it's a whole team.
Is he not getting double team every play though? He get double team every play, bro. If you watch him play, whenever he try to go to the block, they send in 2-3 guys to him every time, bro.
Like, y'all
He
acting
got to
like
send
Kings
Dunk
on the
that
real.
thing
Y'all
down
act like
over both
Kings
of them
ain't doing the
dudes. He got
scouting
to go
report.
crazy
Y'all
right
act
now.
like Kings not doing the
Got to
scouting
go
report.
crazy.
Kings is looking at AD. Like y'all,
You going
the
to have
whole
some
league know he
too?
a threat.
Okay, he ought to be looking at them like I'm finna dunk this thing up over you.
How you go? How you
If
gonna
he
dunk
got
him
three
if
bodies in front of him, if he got
he
three
got mad
physical bodies
shooters?
in front of him, how he gonna do that? If he
He
got
got
three
mad
physical bodies,
Stroller
I
if
got
don't
to
you got a
shoot.
know.
physical
He
team,
better stretch
if
out
you
like
have a
Space
physical
Jam or
team,
something.
and you got injuries, and he trying to save his body for next year, bro. Like he
You
can't.
you
Like,
have to
come on, man,
have
y'all
Hey,
gotta give me
Jesus
some
do the
Stroller got to
saving.
respect,
play.
bro.
Ain't no time to save nothing over here at the lake show. Jesus do
Nah,
Hold
saving.
if
on,
He
you
ain't saving
if he,
nothing.
you know how
hold
many
on, hold
injuries
on.
he had? Like, stop
You
it.
said look,
Now
here's the
y'all want to
thing.
cap on the injuries and shit. Now y'all want to say
You
injuries
don't
don't matter and shit.
hold on.
Like,
The
come
only
on,
way
bro.
the only way Eddie can get off is if he had actual shooters. Beasley is showing he's garbage. He's not consistent. D'Lo is not consistent. Y'all want 80 to play in the block and be all aggressive, but his shooters have to make shots to get him space.
Yep.
If
And the
he
only
get
way
him
that's gonna
in.
happen is LeBron, because you need a great playmaker to make it all click.
It don't matter what LeBron do. You still need space. You need
Yeah,
space.
but I'm
Yep.
just saying the spacing and everything ain't gonna never be right. Because for one, he ain't hungry enough and he shoot too many jumpers. And for two, all of them dudes, soon as they hit 1 3 or one mid range jumper, they think they go to state. Then it's left up to AD and Vanderbilt to do all the rebounding, which don't give you nothing on
Vanderbilt
the
getting
offensive
cooked
end
too,
with
bro.
AD
He
and
he
Vanderbilt
getting
don't give you
burned
nothing.
too. He getting cooked too. Vanderbilt got cooked all last night. Getting cooked. Cole Anthony was cooking his butt. What? Cooking him. Driving to the
Yeah.
basket and one. Cooking him. He was getting cooked last night. Vanderbilt was getting cooked last night. Vanderbilt getting cooked. Stone was getting cooked.
Cole
Reed
Anthony is
getting
a
cooked.
monster though. He a beast though.
No, and I don't want to hear that. You can't put that on AD,
That
bro.
shit is a whole
The
way
whole
though.
team
Like,
getting
look,
cooked.
they got beat
Gino getting cooked.
by Randolph and fucking uh what the fuck is that black dude that off the neck? Burton,
Look,
whatever the fuck
you
his
can't
name
name
is.
one good. You cannot name me one. You cannot find me one shooter that shot good for three straight games. Name me one. Name me
Salute
one.
Russell
I'm
Home,
gonna
man.
hop back in.
Like,
I'm
share,
I don't want to hear
subscribe.
that. How can
Man, what's
how can
wrong
you
with
get
y'all dudes making up names like this?
no how was Hakeem how was Shaq and Hakeem successful? They had knocked down snipers on that outside. You got Kobe Brown on the outside. You got Sam Cassell and Kenny on the outside. Come on now. You need shooters to have space, bro. AD's not getting no space because guys ain't hitting no shots consistently. I ain't talking about hit one shot, then the next time that you miss those shots. D'Lo got to stop shooting the ball, bro. Real talk. It's okay to shoot, but he's shooting too much. Him, Reed, Stroder, all of them. Too much shot jacking. Troy Brown, Darvin Ham, first year head coach, don't know what he's doing, bro. You can't put that on AD, bro. Darvin Ham is a big part of the problem. Russ was a part of the problem. D'Lo is a part of the problem as well. Jacking up shots. All these dudes jacking up shots and not making them. If you're gonna shoot it, make it, bro. Don't just shoot it, bro. So I'm just saying, y'all putting all this stuff on AD, bro. No, it's not. Part of it is Darvin Ham. Part of it is these guys not making shots. They need a playmaker. LeBron James is a playmaker. That's what he does for the team, get everybody open shots, and hopefully they make the shots. But my thing is, I'm not putting this on AD because one, he's getting double teamed. His team's not even looking for him. When they come down the court, a lot of times, a whole lot of times in the game last night, they didn't even look for AD. They just came down. Oh, I'm gonna do a crossover. I'm gonna step back jumper. I'm gonna
Yeah,
drive the whole.
Stephen Curry stuff.
You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. When your best player, if you don't get 80 involved throughout the whole game, he's not going to be involved. The most when 80 dominated the most was 2020 because 2020 the whole Lakers team, not just LeBron, the whole team made an effort to come down the court and throw the ball right to AD. This season right here, everybody's trying to play ISO ball, everybody's trying to play hero ball. No, if you want AD to be AD, you gotta come down the court every single time. Say, AD, go to the block. I'm throwing you the ball. Period. Case in point. You can't come down ISO one looking for your own shot. No, come down the court and look at AD every time down. That's what
Yeah,
you
they be forgetting that they playing for the Lakers, man. Which I was kind of telling Critic, man. Man, they forget they playing for the Lakers, man, and they shielded by LeBron James. At the end of the day, all the blame gonna get put on him. At the end of the day, all the blame gonna get put on him. We know that. They shielded by that.
I'm not putting all the blame on LeBron. All I'm saying is the Lakers should have kept the same formula that won him the title, which is what debates. Come down the court, everybody's talking about AD. That's what they
I've
should
been
have been doing.
saying that. A lot of this shit wouldn't even be going on, if they just would have, if they just would have kept the same roster that they had when they won the championship. I'll never understand what Jenny Bust and them was on when they did that. You know
We
what I'm
got the
saying?
money. I don't understand why we don't just go get Dwight Howard, man.
Even if you get Dwight Howard, the Lakers, if they want 80 to be AD, like y'all say, y'all want him to be, come down the court and make him know, look, bro, every time down the court, bro, the ball's going to you. Every time I see you down this court, the ball's coming straight to you. So make sure you're ready. That's how they won in 2020 because all the niggas did, no matter who had the ball, LeBron, Caruso, KCP, they're all coming down, throwing the ball right to where? Anthony Davis. Because when you're not consistent throwing 80 the ball, you know what happens? He starts to fade off. 80's a rhythm. He's a rhythm player. You can't say, okay, the first 10 position, I'm gonna play the ball, but in the next 15, I don't give it to you at all. No, you gotta keep throwing it to him over and over and over. He's not Shaq. Shaq, he can have 10 straight position touch the ball and still be Shaq. He's Shaq. But AD, he's a rhythm player. When you're a rhythm player, you need multiple shots, 20, 30, 40 shots a game. AD should be getting 40 shots a game, for at least 40 attempts. Right now, the ball's going everywhere. Schroeder trying to ISO, Grease trying to be Kyrie Irving, D'Lo trying to be Allen Iverson, Trey Brown trying like he got some handles now. Velo trying to do floaters. We don't need that, bro. We need the ball right to AD. So if y'all not gonna do that, we cannot sit here and blame AD, bro. He's a rhythm player.
Okay, go Mike. I hear what you're saying. But peep this. See, I think that this what the problem is, and this what I was trying to say earlier, but we was all talking at the same time. I think the problem is that people feel like, well, I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for myself. People feel like when we talk about AD, it's like we're putting all the problems on the team on AD. That's not. I think that's what the misconception is. Go, Mike. You know what I'm saying? We all watching the same basketball game. You know what I'm saying? We know who doing what and who ain't doing what. You brought up AD being double teamed. We seen that. It shouldn't have been that. So we not sitting up here saying that the problems of the team is on AD. You know what I'm saying? Even though they would say that about LeBron, but that's a different story. But nobody's saying that about AD. We talking about him as individually. You know what I'm saying? Of course he can't. Of course he can't help niggas. You know what I'm saying? Double teaming him and different stuff like that. He can't help that. So I can't put that on him. That's on everybody else.
He's a rhythm player, though.
We just talking about him because he's supposed to be next up. Beasley ain't the one that's supposed to be next up.
If he's the best player if he's the best player when LeBron's out, why is the team going through Austin Reeves, Dennis Schroeder, D'Lo, as AD's the best player on the team? He's supposed to have the ball in his hands every time down the court. Because last time I checked, when LeBron's the best player on the team, he always has the ball in his hands coming down the court. But when AD goes down the court, everybody else has the ball in their hands instead of AD. So I can't put on AD.
Maybe go Mike. AD need to just take this shit instead of sitting there and
he asked for the ball last night. I watched him last night. It was 3 straight possessions. He asked for the ball. They ain't throw it to him. They ain't throw it to him 3 straight times.
Last night, but what about other nights too? Just take the fucking ball.
Once again, even other night, I seen AD put his hand up, call for the ball, and everybody looking everywhere else. I've seen it happen all season long. He put in the head, hey, give me the ball. I'm an AD. And he thought about shoulder, he thought about Reeves, thought about Vanderbilt, thought about here, there. That's not basketball. The ball supposed to always touch your best player's hands on the court. Usually be LeBron and AD, but LeBron being out, the ball supposed to always go to AD first. Any possession.
I understand that, but we don't know if maybe AD need to speak up far as what higher up. We don't know what the fuck is going on. We just going off of what we see. We don't know why this is the way this is and that's the way that is. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's Darvin Ham too. Darvin Ham gotta tell the team, bro, look, the ball should go to AD first. Every time down.
Can I come over to Ryan's house?
I don't know. Have to see. What's
Darvin
up,
Ham
man?
Darvin Ham got to apply that more
I
and
think you
tell
are
the team, hey, look, bro, balls need to go to AD, bro. Every time down.
Papa says.
Hey
How do you,
man,
this
look,
little girl?
I talk my shit about AD, but it ain't like I want to see him. I want to see him. Fail. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just take this shit over, man. The man is sitting on the bench, bro. I don't care about what nobody else talking about. This your time.
Papa,
That's just how I feel.
Papa. So this little girl who was going to
I mean, that's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm
keep on
saying?
popping it like it's hot.
Hey, this your time.
Here.
You know?
Oh, I think I'm doing soccer this summer. Sign up and try out.
You said try out.
Sign up and try out so I can do it and try out for it if I.
I was busy about to get this meal together. They done fell out of here. They was wrestling and they just disappeared. What
Mm-hmm.
happened to the real hitters, man? Salute Eric Kwan.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Look, I think it was Goat Mike and Sports Critic. They both fell out of here, but they'll be back. But yeah, the topic of discussion is truly where is Aaron Rodgers going? Because it seemed like the Jets might be out of the equation because it's taking so long, or maybe it's really retirement. He's about to contemplate it because he's such a diva. He figured, him having the most attention is him going into retirement than risking going somewhere else. And they saying he's Brett Favre Jr. So wondering what's going on with that, and also the evaluation of Anthony Davis. My opinion, he ain't hungry enough. I feel like the team just don't got enough playmaking either. I think
Yeah.
without LeBron, that extra pass or two is missing
And
to
you don't
make us
think AD know
special.
that? And you don't think AD know that debates? Like he know great players. He know great players. He know real. I
I
ain't
think
saying
he
y'all don't
doubt
got
the
no
team a little
talent,
bit
but I'm
without
saying like,
LeBron.
do y'all like look?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you know how much help, how much makeup they need when they make a mistake? Like when
Yep.
y'all when they made a mistake in 2020, you can barely see
Mm-hmm.
you can barely see them flaws because y'all had
Yep.
defense and y'all had bigger bodies
Yep.
to make up for that space in that
Mm-hmm.
in the defense and y'all errors or anything. Now
Yep.
AD don't have all that energy to play like Giannis. Y'all want him to play like Giannis. for no reason and shit. And
Yeah,
he
I
already
agree.
showed y'all pieces of Giannis, or you know what I'm saying? Like he's a
That's what.
finesse player. He ain't gonna never be
Yeah,
no physical player.
yeah.
Y'all gotta live with his finesse game, and that's AD. AD ain't
He
gonna
got
never
to get
change this
stronger.
game for
Then
nobody.
he got
Look,
to get stronger,
No,
get
no,
more
no, no,
stamina.
no.
If LeBron James ain't changed his game yet, why the fuck would AD got to change his whole performance? For what?
I mean, but seriously, could you disagree that AD is not hungry enough, bro? He not. He ain't got
Bro,
bigger and
he
stronger.
been
He ain't
not.
got
No,
more
no, no,
stamina
no, 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 no,
since being around LeBron. That ain't rubbed
no,
off
it's
on you,
not.
none, bro. You too talented, bro. Not to man. He just ain't going hard
Bro,
enough,
he was
bro.
showing
You
his
can see.
greatness when
Listen,
he want to.
anytime you
Just
can't,
like how
you 30
LeBron,
years
hey,
old and you
just
can't
how
do a back
LeBron,
to back.
look, let me say
You
something.
can't do a back to back. Talking about you
Just like
tired, bro.
LeBron
Get out of
showing his
here.
talent and showing his greatness when he want to, see monkey do. That's what leaders do. That's what
When you
leaders
seen
do when they
LeBron
know
talking
they know
about
they
he
don't
was
got the
tired when he
full
was 30
they don't
years
got
old
the
on the
full
back to
makeup,
back.
bro. If I don't got the full makeup, bro, I'm gonna do what I got in my bag. Then if I get some back help, I get some back help. But if I don't get no back help doing my bag or doing my makeup, then it's curtain. Y'all know that.
And
I done heard
and
LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, great players talking about they couldn't even sleep on a back to back if they losing. They can't eat, they can't sleep. All they can think about is getting back on the court and getting wins and getting the team right. But this dude ain't hungry enough, bro. He ain't
They had the
hungry
full
enough. He
makeup.
ain't
They
gonna
had
go
the full
zero dark
makeup,
30 like
bro.
LeBron.
They had
Turn
the
your
full
phone off, turn
makeup.
off all
They
social
had the
media.
full
Forget
makeup,
about your
bro. They
baby
didn't
mama,
have
forget about your
no
wife.
bits and
All
pieces and shit.
basketball and training. He ain't built like LBJ. He just not.
Stop it.
He ain't.
Stop it. He
and
carried
He
y'all all the way to
talented,
the
but
playoffs.
he
Stop
ain't
it.
hungry.
See, that's
He
what I like
talented, but
about
he ain't
y'all. Every
hungry.
time somebody don't get it done, bro, y'all want to judge. Y'all want to keep saying they ain't
Hell
shit
yeah.
or they ain't that, bro.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
stop it, bro. He got y'all. He
That's
got
what
y'all
happens
through
when you
the
don't get
eight,
it
bro.
done. You
He
get
got y'all
fucking
through the whole
crucified.
bubble, my nigga. Like, stop it.
Hey, Eric Quan, what happened when you don't get it done and you a great player and you done got it done before? You get fucking
Y'all
crucified.
act like y'all act like he called Tragic Johnson or some shit.
but
He ain't got called Tragic Johnson, nigga. The fuck?
here's the bigger issue. You can't put AD at the top of the key and make him run an offense. It's like you got to put him on the block or
Yeah,
box
he's
score or
not
something.
Sabonis. He's not Sabonis. They trying to play him like he's Sabonis or Julius Randle. He's not a playmaker like that. Like when he get over 3 assists, that's a rarity. He's not a playmaker. You got to put him in good position so he can feel comfortable and score, keep his rhythm, and then you got to have great playmakers around him. And when he get double team, you got to always have the offense set where dudes is running off the picks or they already getting open so he won't get confused and hold the ball too long. They swatting the
Yeah, bro.
ball,
It's too
he
many
turning it
Little
over
Mike
on double
said, it's
teams
too
and
many
triple
jackers.
teams.
They
He
want to
getting
score instead of
confused.
making a
They
play.
blitzing AD every time they come down. 2, 3 dudes blitzing him, and he's not ready for it. Like because he's not a great playmaker, and they don't got LBJ. Like that's the problem. They don't got LBJ. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie. He just listen. It ain't like he gonna make this team completely different. But just a little bit of difference that he bring offensively, man. He can get his own shot. He know where to pass it to if you double or triple team him. You know what I mean? And the thing about it, what LeBron added to the team is when AD get doubled, he give it to LeBron or D'Lo. LeBron automatically gonna give it to somebody that's guaranteed open, gonna hit the shot. Or D'Lo gonna give it to LeBron, and LeBron gonna give it to somebody, or LeBron gonna hit the shot. But when you don't got LeBron, you limited. You're limited. It's practically catch and shoot. When AD give it to somebody, if they can't get their shot off the dribble right then and there, it's catch and shoot. And if they clank it, then all the rebounding duty is left to him and Vanderbilt. And when they got to do everything on the perimeter and in the paint defensively, I mean, and all of the offense is coming from AD. I understand why you're tired, but boy, you young. Shut your bitch ass up and play 48 minutes if you got to. Be tired. I'd rather you be tired getting whooped, getting dog walked, blown out in the game, than you saying you tired and then your team get whooped. It don't make sense to me. LBJ don't do these things at 30 years old. Tell me a year in his 30s when he was doing
No,
this.
you better stop it. That nigga do some shit. I'll bring it
No,
up.
he ain't never done nothing
Stop
like this.
it.
Eric
Stop it, bro.
Quan.
Don't do it.
I said at
Stop it,
30
man.
years old, at 30
That
years
nigga put on
old,
the cast.
at
Hey, that
30,
nigga put on the cast after he got his ass bust. So
after at 30 though,
I don't
Eric
care.
Quan. Did you ever hear LeBron talking about he was tired at 30?
I mean, when he played the Spurs, he was tired.
On the
I
G,
mean,
talking about
come
it
on,
was hot.
anybody be
Talking about it
tired
was
when
hot.
they
He was
swinging
getting
that
started.
ball.
When,
But
when
that's
he
the
played,
finals. That's the finals, man.
when he played the
That's
Golden
the
State Warriors, he
finals.
was tired.
We
When
talking
he played
about
the
during the regular season when you trying to grind and
He
get
was
your
tired.
team where you need to go.
Hell
When
no. He was
LeBron ever
tired.
said he was tired in the regular season?
He was tired when he got his ass bust by Kevin Durant
The
and
Spurs,
Curry.
yeah, exactly. The Warriors, exactly.
I mean,
He
of
was
course, when you get
exhausted.
whooped, you get
He was
tired.
exhausted. Now that's what that's what you talking about, Go Mike. That's what
Yeah,
the LeBron James we
he
used
have
to.
he have
That's what LeBron James we used to. That's the real LeBron James right there, nigga.
yeah, he got six instances where he got tired, but he got 4 instances where he was Superman. So we
Yeah, yeah,
we can debate that all
yeah,
day long.
yeah. AD is tired of not having a point guard. They're all a whole bunch of shooters.
Yeah,
Like,
all around
Yeah,
point guard.
D'Lo
Dude.
is
I
a
don't
better
got no
point
all
guard
around
than what
point
we
guard.
had, but he still ain't the point guard that's gonna get this team over the hump in the clutch. He's not, because LeBron could just do so much more. Like, getting downhill and all that. Like, D'Lo can't get downhill like LeBron can and suck the defense in and get an open shot. He can't do that. He can't do that. He gets shots on the break, and if the defense collapse, then he might get a good shot. I mean, he might get a good pass to somebody, or he might get a good alley oop every now and then. But
yep.
he's not a
He trying to pay
consistent
for that
playmaker.
bag. D'Lo trying to pay for that bag, man. He
He's
trying to have it. Because
Yeah,
remember,
there's a whole bunch of guys playing for
his
it.
trade when he was
There's more than half
Lakers.
the teams playing for a bag. More than half the teams playing for a bag. That's what's
Yeah,
they
happening.
trying to get shine while they in the Lakers uniform. They're not trying to
hell
win. They
yeah,
just
they
trying to
ain't
get
got no
shine.
choice, and it makes
Mhm.
sense. And it makes sense for
Yep.
them to show their talent. You know what I'm saying? Of
Yep.
course. If they all playing for a contract, they gotta
Time to go. Time to
sacrifice
go playing
AD
for
the
them.
ball somewhat because they gotta see who hitting on offense.
But then I understand what Go Mike's saying about like dudes coming down hitting threes and all that. But that's what we went and got, dudes that shoot threes. So that's not no coincidence that they
We don't
coming
got no,
down jacking
I
up
don't got no
threes. The
rebounders. They like, yeah,
problem is we need another big, and LeBron bring additional rebounding. Plus he give you the driving ability, so these dudes don't have to keep coming down jacking up threes. They just gonna come down and spot up. But who's they coming down spotting up for when you don't got LeBron?
Yeah, but the thing is,
then look, then
they
it's
don't have
messing up
a,
y'all
they don't have
starting.
a,
It's like
they
you
don't have
messing
a
up
true
y'all
point
starting
guard.
like Looney. Like, let me say something right quick. Looney, I think that kind of messed up his play style. Like, cause he was
Yep.
cooking. He was going to the rack.
Yeah.
He was going to the rack at willingly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need somebody to go to the rack. Now he looking like shit. I ain't getting in the game no more. I ain't finna be fucking giving my all if I ain't finna fucking get no motherfucking
Yep.
playing time. The
Yep.
fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That shit bogus, bro. He was sad as a bitch. Oh, one of them guys. He was looking sad as a bitch. Like, damn, y'all just traded me for these for the other the new pieces, and I was here before these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Put in that work, bro. Like, just because they a better piece or they got a name or they going off the name and shit, like, fuck that. I was on the grind. I was part of that grind too. You know what I'm saying? You can't always fuck up your grind. You know what I'm saying? My bad for cussing, but you can't mess with that grind, man. Damn, nigga.
That's sad. All
Oh yeah,
these,
you
all
going
these
crazy.
shooting guards. All these shooting guards. What? It's 80 a
Oh,
bunch
you
of shooting
can't
guards
burn
per
up
team.
the screen.
They don't even play pick and rolls, man. It's like you have 8 people. Like, you don't have them sitting screens. Like, what?
Yeah, you got to really like. They had a couple games where they did that, and then it seemed like they just get in their own headspace where I'm gonna just come down and be like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Like, if dudes would just handle the ball, they could get clean picks for threes instead of having to come down and shot jack.
Yeah, but
You
you
can
don't see
use
picks.
AD and
But you
really.
don't see any picks. Everybody's eyes on play. That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
ain't no need AD set no pick, and when every time he come down, they jacking up threes anyway.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. The play is supposed to be like the play is supposed to be first quarter AD, second quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like they gotta spread that shit out. You know what I'm saying? They did spread it out though, because everybody was in double digits. You know what I'm saying? So that was really a
But like I
team
said,
win.
guys don't give him
You know what I'm
space. That's my
saying?
point. Guys don't give him
We
space.
need another big and we need LBJ back. That's all it is to it. We need another pick and roll big. We need LBJ back and they need to be running the pick and roll with
Well, then go ahead.
AD all the time.
Maybe go get a Tristan Thompson. I don't know.
Yep, Tristan
Yeah.
Thompson. Tristan Thompson. He in good shape, man. I seen the dude. He's
Or
still in good
cousin.
shape.
Or
You know he
cousin.
gonna rebound. You know he gonna give you effort. You know he a champion. He know what it takes. Why not? It ain't
I
gonna hurt
get
none.
DeMarcus Cousins though.
Yeah, he more versatile, but he ain't
Yeah,
gonna give you the
and
effort
he
that
a
Tristan
passer,
Thompson give you though.
and he a passer, and he got chemistry with AD. Like, bro, what
Yeah,
y'all getting, bro?
yeah, but yeah,
He know
I
how
don't
to
know.
use AD. Like, bro, they was playing off each other the best. Like, they was the best
Mhm.
big duo in the league, folks.
Yeah. And with the
Ain't
power.
nobody played big back to back like them. Nobody.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
before the injury though.
Yep.
I don't get no fuck.
Yep.
With both of them, I know, but and it's crazy. You right though. You right.
Yeah.
Because then DeMarcus Cousins did get injured. You right, but still,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, and when
And
I
mind
like I
you, how
said,
did
That,
he
that,
get
it's
that
crazy.
injured?
presence right
He
there.
way
Look,
over in the
hey,
Bahamas
I'm
or
just saying though.
way he on vacation with flip
Picture
flops
me.
playing
Look, hey,
basketball and got
picture
injured like that.
Hey, picture you, AD. I'm DeMarcus Cousins. We both two funners. Ain't nobody getting past that. Who getting past? Who getting past that?
No.
That's if DeMarcus Cousins giving his effort on defense.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
question mark. Because we ain't seen him perform at no type of elite level. We seen him be a journeyman.
Stop it. He got
So
a
I
bag.
can't really say what he gonna be because we ain't seen it.
He got a
Yeah, I
bag.
mean you can go
If y'all
off
ain't
of
put
you
no
can go
trust in
off of
nobody, if
what
y'all
you
ain't put
seen
no trust in
in New
nobody, man,
Orleans.
what the fuck? What can I show? What can I show if
You
you ain't gonna put no trust in me, bro?
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah, you
You
can
gotta
go
put
off
trust
of
in
New Orleans.
the product.
But
You gotta
that
put
right
trust in
there
the
still
product,
was
bro.
only a first round exit though. That still was a first round exit. So how great was that situation? We don't know. Because it only ended up being a first round exit with Drew Holiday, Etwan Moore, the whole gang over there with AD. They still ended up getting zapped out of there in first round. So how great is DeMarcus Cousins and AD together? I don't know. Uh
Stop the cap.
but
You don't have
Tristan
to.
Thompson know what to do too though.
You can't
It ain't
rate.
like
You
it's gonna
can't
be
rate. You
hard for
can't just
Tristan
rate. Look,
Thompson.
see, this what I like. This what I like debating about you. This why I like debating you. I like schooling you because you always want to debate it off the playoffs. It ain't always about the playoffs, bro.
Mm-mm.
You need the regular season to get to the
Yeah,
playoffs.
all year.
Yeah, we
All
ain't got no
year.
regular season left though. It's over.
Like, stop it.
This is the playoffs right now. With us not being even in the play-in, every game is the playoffs.
You right,
That's what I
but it
said.
don't supposed to be. Your
That's
makeup
why
don't
there's
supposed to
no
be
pick
like
and
that
roll.
though.
There is no pick and
Your
roll.
makeup don't supposed to be like that. Shit.
You don't have Vanderbilt setting screens. You don't have AD setting screens. It's just a
Real
bunch of
shit.
everybody spread
Big
out.
facts. Talk that shit, Eric. That's the way
If they don't dump that thing down to AD off Bell when he get down there, he should be setting screens.
Dude, if you don't
Off
have
Bell.
Vanderbilt setting screens, he is exposed. Like if you have no screens there, they're exposed on the island. It's just like you do.
There's some cookies right here.
And then they ain't got nobody that really drive that ball like that. LeBron drive it. So I think a lot of dudes' mindset,
I just gave
a
you
lot of
one.
dudes' mindset don't be to set no screens because ain't nobody really no driver on that team outside of LeBron.
What driver?
I'm just saying, who drive like I mean D'Lo could drive it a little bit, but don't nobody drive that ball like that.
If
LeBron
you
is
don't have a
the dude that drive it.
if you don't have a driver, then you might as well play the pick and roll game and have a driver.
Yeah, but they
right. The force
not
fouls, and
AD
the force.
ain't in the mindset.
That's big fact.
He sets a whole
That's
lot
big
more
fact. That's
picks
how
when
you
he
get
play with
people in
LeBron.
foul trouble. Y'all supposed to be using AD to get the other team in foul trouble. If y'all keep using AD, putting them at the top of the key, that's setting the defense.
Yeah, they trying to play with AD like he's a bonus, man. They stupid. That's what Sabonis and Jokic do. He's not no playmaker like that.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
He a rhythm, bro. Like y'all said, like Go Mike
Finesse.
said, he's a rhythm.
Finesse.
He a
Finesse.
You
finesse.
got to get him in the same spots that they get Joel Embiid in.
Just like
Like,
Powell,
but I'm
man.
telling
Powell's a
you, look,
finesse
and that
player.
shit bogus,
Powell's a
bro.
finesse
And that
player.
shit bogus. Out of all these big men that's in the league, bro, they couldn't just grab one. They grab all these guards, all these perimeter players, all this backward shit, but don't grab a big. Like, bro, come on, man. Just because it's not a big, just
I
because
mean,
it's
we
not a
did
big
have
league,
Obama, but he
like,
just
come
can't
on,
stay.
man.
He can't stay healthy, so that's crazy.
Nah,
So
fuck
we look
that.
stupid for
Nah,
that.
nigga,
We
don't
look
speak
stupid
to
for that.
nigga, don't speak to the subject, nigga. Nah.
Oh, we did have Obama. I mean, he
Nigga don't
wasn't the
got no
greatest
fucking
thing
They
in
don't
the
even know how to
world.
use him. They don't even know how to use him. That's the problem.
He
Yeah,
don't got no bag. That nigga.
yeah, I know. And he injured, so we went and got
Well,
somebody that potentially could have been a good piece, but then he can't stay healthy. LeBron ain't healthy. And AD just ain't hungry enough. So that's a recipe for us not making the playoffs.
no. What? Because I ain't driving today.
Wow. Yeah, allergic to 500. Yeah, pretty much. Wow, one game you get in the next few games, I don't know what happened. Like, one good game in the next few games, you can't win. Back down below 500.
We'll be behind. Like,
They're not running the offense through AD. They're running the offense through the guards and whatever that shoot the basketball. Like that's what they're running the offense with.
we gotta get a new alarm anyway.
If 80's not in the offense, it's pretty much all the guards like Austin Reeves and Dennis Schroeder and Russell and everyone else just stand in the corner. Like
They have to find out to make. I ain't gonna say make them, but they acting like they ain't have my TV.
yeah, that's why it's crazy.
Y'all got my TV test. Like y'all been turned that in. What do you mean? They talking about taking out the schedule and shit. Like, nah. Like, what's going on here? I don't know. They know should I go do my test?
Once they're done, they're
Insurance
done.
people are good, so they won't be saying
Yep.
I don't got, hitting us with that insurance shit. Yeah, so get on that shit. Yeah, me too. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
but man, I'm still tripping. How y'all get mouth like that on two different shots in the same pot?
They have.
Hey, y'all can't say that nigga LeBron got mouth too by rookie.
Yeah, true.
In that same spot.
Yep, true.
I ain't gonna jack. Hey, when AD shot that jumper and shit, my buddy like, man, they better win. They better win this fucking game. They better stop playing. I was like, this nigga finna go 1 for 1. Watch. And this nigga missed the fucking free throw. Like, what the fuck?
No, but the thing is, he missed all the 3-pointers in the entire game, and all of a sudden, that's the only one he made. Like, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though. Shit, you gotta don't stretch, and that's why they call it.
The game against Dallas. I was watching Ticket on the stream. He was like, "Watch AD miss one of these free throws, and then he missed one." And it was crazy.
It happened against Boston too.
And then the crazy part about it is, with you being the best player on the floor, offensively and defensively, and the game-winning shot be in your face. If anything, the game-winning shot get blocked by AD. It don't get you don't get eyed by
y'all put too much. He can't even jump like that now.
No.
Let me just say something though. Let me just say that he's not though, but you can see it though.
Yeah,
you can see it. You can see it. He don't want to jump. He don't want to stand.
Okay, Bertrand's is 6'10", 6'11". I understand that.
Look, let me just say something, bro. Can I say something, please? Look, when you was there, like when you don't work out, bro, when you don't work out or you don't be like, bro, you gonna get them kinks and all that shit, bro. You know how much kinks and shit I got on my legs right now, my nigga, for not doing exercise. Like, bro, if I go out there and try to bust somebody's ass, nigga, I'll probably end up getting hurt or something. Like, I gotta stretch and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
get
boy,
nitty gritty,
Too
bro.
late for that.
big time, man. Come on, bro.
Too late for that. Yep.
AD horrible, bro. He should have blocked that shot, bro. He should have blocked it.
Dude.
Bro, when I
You
look at that, bro, first thing clicked in my mind. AD should have blocked it. Bertans should have been blocked.
He shouldn't have overhelped. He still need to learn how to play defense. He's a help defender. He a help defender. He still don't know how to play defense yet. Because first of all, you already had two people a double team on Irvin. All you got to do is stay by your man, by the stretch. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, he was trying to shade on the paint defender. He was trying to free safety on the paint guy. He was covered. You was doing too much. You should have got on the wing, man.
Football? Look. Are you sure you watch football? Because if you was a safety nigga, you'll be doing
defensive awareness ain't where it needed to be that time. He was, bro. You got to be more locked in than that, man.
Hey, you got
to be more locked in.
How you play the paint if you have 5 3-point shooters out there? How you play the paint?
Man, you got to be more locked in than that, bro. You Anthony Davis, you the best player on the floor, man. No excuses, bro. You got eyes, bro.
Paint, dude. I don't know how they play paint if you have 5 3-point shooters. I'm like, it's crazy.
Man, no excuses. I swear, no excuses. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do it. You know what I mean, Eric Juan? I can't do it because you're the best defender on the team. You're the best player on the team. No excuses, bro. And he shot it in your face too. You missed a free throw. This is the second game in a row you missed free throws, bro. Luckily, this game we won, but still, that Mavericks loss, that hurt because we beat them before, and it's like we can't beat them again. Come on, bro.
Well, they barely beat Dallas. I mean,
yeah, but I'm saying, anytime we beat them before, you need to beat them again. You can't afford to lose to a team we already done beat before. You can't afford no losses right now. None. Zero.
Hey, it happens when you don't have. I mean, it happens when you don't have the right pieces on the floor. It happens. I mean, you're gonna get nitpicked on the 3-point line, and nitpicked at the paint. I mean, it happens. It's like you're gonna get cooked and barbecued. It happens. I mean, they put AD in a deep fryer, basically. I mean,
yeah, I know. You know, just my thing is with you being talented as you is and being so young, you ain't doing enough, man. You're not. You taking games off like it's you shouldn't take no games off unless you injured. That right there, that's not gonna fly. Darvin Ham, in my opinion, he not the right coach. He gotta go. Right as a coach, I would have looked at AD like, I swear, I would have looked at AD when he said, "I'm tired." I'm like, "You tired of what?
Yep,
you better go take a goddamn nap."
Yep, they put AD
you better go take a nap.
Barbecue and Christmas, about it. They put him in the deep fryer.
You tired of what? You better go take a nap, boy. That's what I would have told him. Boy, I would have got country fried on him.
All those fritos and getting cooked. Yeah.
I would have got so country on his ass. Would have been like, you know what? When you done taking a nap, go run some laps and do some push-ups and lift some weights. Since you tired, I'm gonna tell you what tired all about. See, he needs somebody like Coach Herman Boone from Remember the Titans. That's who AD needs as a trainer. Because that motherfucker ain't training. He ain't training hard enough. Talking about I'm tired. Dude, you 30 years old. When I was 30, man, when I was that age, I didn't walk nowhere. I ran everywhere I went. I couldn't walk nowhere. Ain't no way. 30 years old, Eric Quan, you're an athlete. You're an elite level athlete at 30. That is prime. At least that's entering prime. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious right now? You can't be serious.
That's what happens.
Yeah, HC picks, man. I'm about to fry up some smelt today, season them up, bread them up good, some smelt, and that's like the little fish, and some what's that hush puppies, some hush puppies. I just lost my train of thought, kind of high, but yeah, some hush puppies, some good hush puppies. About to fry all that, man. We finna be cracking today. Oh, it's gonna be epic. Oh my lord, T motherfucking street salute.
Salute, man. You know what's going on, man. What's good?
Oh, the Memphis dogs, man. What's up, man? Let me get your take. Cause I ain't heard you in a minute. What's your take, man? Where's Memphis gonna be in the playoffs, man? Where they gonna be? We know they're gonna probably make it. But where they gonna be, man, since all this drama done went down? Steven Adams, man, ain't been healthy. Josh just came back. Where they gonna be?
I mean, I'm a continue to stick with my prediction before the season start. I got us going to the Western Conference Finals and losing. Just for the simple fact, I feel like the type of bracket that we're gonna be in, with us being a second or a third seed, we're looking to whoever we if we make it past the first round, we'll probably end up playing the Kings the second round, and I think we beat the Kings, and so that'll have us in the Western Conference Finals. But I think, man, like at the end of the season, man, y'all gonna definitely see a different Memphis Tigers team. You know, it's a team that's more hungry and plays with a sense of urgency, plays with an edge to himself because now you got guys who plays like they got something to prove. I mean, of course, we definitely finished second seed last year too, but the difference this year is throughout all the adversity that the team has went through and the injuries and stuff, and guys, I think they got something to play for this year. Now, like I said, I don't have us going to the finals. I don't think we're all the way there yet. We're getting close to there, but with us being a young team, we're gonna have to go through some of our losses. You know what I'm saying? Get through some humps and bruises, and I mean,
Yep,
hopefully,
growing
yeah,
pains.
yeah. Hopefully, in the future, like the Celtics did with Jason
Yep,
Tatum, we'll end up in the finals. So
yep,
but we'll get in there. We'll get in there for sure. I think Luke Kennard was definitely a great addition for us. He gives us that element to where that we didn't have that third shooter on our team because of course we already got Desmond Bain, and I mean it's like it's kind of hard. Who Conchar was supposed to be our other shooter, but he hasn't been shown it as of lately. He's been really inconsistent off the bench, but I mean it's gonna be kind of hard to guard Ja when you got Luke Kennard on one side and Desmond Bain on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna definitely open up the floor for him. And I'm interested to see what the team's gonna look like, especially with Steven Adams getting back, because that was definitely a big blow for us. With him being out, I know a lot of games we've been losing the rebounding battle. Um, Steven Adams definitely helped us getting the extra possession. I think when he
yep,
was playing, we was leading the league in offensive rebounds and second chance
Yeah,
points.
just toughness. He just bring
Yeah,
toughness, man.
he does, and he definitely he opens up the floor for Ja too as well.
Yeah,
And
veteran presence. He got that veteran presence over everybody. I mean, them two things when you take away toughness and veterans presence, like they got to be super motivated. Like Dylan Brooks got to be on one of them revenge tours, like he is right now to get wins. Outside of that, I don't see what they got going that far in the playoffs without Steven Adams. You know what I mean? And they talented. Like they talented enough to get more wins than the average team, even without John in the lineup. But even with John in the lineup without Steven Adams, and I think even if Steven Adams come back, he gonna be a little rusty. Team's gonna take advantage. You're gonna be down 2, 3 games in the playoffs. You can't afford to be down like that trying to get a guy, trying to get a guy legs back underneath him in the playoffs. You pretty much got to have your team on a roll and have your momentum going into the playoffs. I feel like the situation with Ja kind of threw them off, and they could have been in a lot better standing as far as seeding. They could have been a lot better with their team chemistry. I feel like Dylan Brooks kind of took over as a leader of the team ever since that little Draymond situation happened. It's like Ja kind of like faded to the background a little bit. And then I feel like, it's weak sauce. You sitting up there saying you had to go to a treatment facility and mentally you stressed out. That's weak sauce, bro. Like, bro, you 23 years old. You did some dumb stuff. Just say that, bro. Stop trying to come with all these weird excuses and stuff, bro. Like every time somebody black do something, it's a mental disease, it's a mental excuse, man. Stop, bro. It ain't no bipolar or no anxiety making you want to flash on Instagram, bro. That's called dumb nigga. Okay, I know that syndrome. Yeah, I can diagnose you, dumb nigga. But
I mean,
you know what I mean? Smack you
but
upside the head. Stop doing this. Switch up a few of these dudes that's leeching. Get on track. Boom, boom, bop. It ain't really hard. Like he need a big recovery plan or something. He need a 12-step plan or something to get this together. No, he don't. No, he don't. He's 23 for God's sake. I mean, if he scrape his knee, it's gonna be healed within a half a day. He's 23.
But real debates, if you kind of look at it in that whole situation, I mean, like, what do you expect for him to do as far as like on the PR side? He had to go
Oh
do
Yep.
yeah, I
something.
know that. I
You know
understand
what I'm
that.
saying?
But I'm just
Like,
saying, like, if he
He didn't
actually
have.
did, if he actually did try to go so called get some mental help, bro, you could have been did that, homie. That's all I'm saying. That's all
No,
I'm
no.
saying. Now, if you did it
He
as a PR type of thing, and you just cleaning up your act behind the scenes, and you just saying that for PR, okay. But if
no.
you
He
actually,
made a deal with Adam Silver. He made a deal with Adam Silver to agree to that. He didn't
but
have
I
to
yeah,
mean,
do it.
that's crazy. See,
he
then you got to bow down to massa and all this crazy stuff, and I ain't
but
feeling that
Hey, what?
style, man. This
I
this
mean,
right
what
here.
were his other options? I mean, what were his other options?
Yeah, I
To
know.
not
That's what
do it
you
and
do. When you be a dumb nigga, then you gotta bow down to massa. See,
I
he ain't
don't.
have to bow down if when he was just being talented, staying out the way. You can get away with whatever. But then once you being talented and it's actually gonna mess up the bottom line, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they don't care about nothing but the bottom line. That's making money. And your talent, if you doing stuff to actually mess up the brand overall, that's messing up everybody pockets and messing up everybody image. They gonna get rid of you, bruh. Cause we're not gonna keep playing. We paying you a lot of money. You're not on the floor. You messing up when you off the floor. Like, come on, bruh. At the end of the day, we all gotta remember that these owners and you know, everybody. It's just the bottom line. It's about money at the end of the day, and you're not making no money if you're not on the floor, and you're not making us look good when you got over 200 some million and you acting like you still in the hood. It don't make any sense to me. It don't make sense.
I think I
He got
think that I think that was a definite issue too. In that Jalen Rose interview, I want to say he said we didn't realize how big we were, meaning he didn't know he was this mega superstar in the
Yeah,
NBA.
Ja do though. Ja do, because he been getting a little bit of attention right before he got pro, and then once he became pro, he already know everybody coming in the NBA know what's up. All that I don't know how big of a
No,
star I was. Nah, none of that. Nope. Social
no,
media and
but
all that let you know how many followers you got, how lit you is, automatically let you know you're famous. You know what comes with the title. You know if you do anything, it gets spotlighted. It's gonna get highlighted. If I get a DUI, who cares? If John Moran get a DUI, everyone cares. So he should know what's up. No
nah,
excuse.
but I'm not saying it as an excuse, but you just got to look at how he was raised. As far as a lot of these NBA players, like they're like second generation athletes. Like Jaren Jackson, his dad played in the NBA. A lot of these guys went to private schools and they was already groomed to be a professional. Ja wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't rated coming out of high school. He went to a mid major, and I don't think he knew he was gonna be this big that he is now. Like you could tell even by the reports on how he carried himself. Like I don't like how people they try to paint this image of all these incidents with guns and that's just adding extra sauce to it. I don't think no guns were involved besides the one he showed in the IG post. But even those particular incidents, I mean, he even portrayed himself just as a regular civilian. You know what I'm saying? Just doing stuff that anybody else would do. Somebody disrespected your sister. Of course, you'll go and protect your sister. Don't matter what's the age. 15, 16, it don't matter. Your mom called you because somebody disrespect you at the mall. Of course, you'll go to the mall and defend your mom's honor. Any child would do that. And a dude throws a basketball at your face while you playing ball, and you don't expect him to retaliate after that. Like stuff like that, a regular civilian would do, but a superstar player of his caliber wouldn't do because they know what comes with the consequences of doing stuff like that.
Right.
And
So if he not aware of the consequences and he don't have nobody around him aware of the consequences, what road is he going down?
I think he's aware of the consequences now. I don't think he was back then, but I mean, it's a good thing that this happened now, not later on. You know what I'm saying? So now he can kind of learn from his mistakes. But
and see, this another thing. This harps. I didn't mean to cut you off, but this harps back to what you were saying. With these other guys that actually have family that's already been in the NBA, they already used to money and stuff like that. They know the role. He 23. He younger than everybody in his family, but he take care of everybody in his family and tell them what to do. That's a weird kind of thing, kind of position to be in, and probably sometimes that power go to your head. I'm not making no excuses for him, but I'm kind of thinking about it like if you 23 and you poor or you got a little bit of money or whatever, your family just living and you playing sports, and then all of a sudden you become a star and now you the breadwinner of the whole entire family. You know what I mean? Like you paying people bills, you changing people's life, everybody calling you every day. Everything is reliant upon you now at 23. I wouldn't say the stress will get to you, but I would say it's hard to make decisions for everybody at 23 because you're still figuring out, you don't even know who you is as a man yet, fully. You know what I mean? You fully grown as a man, but you ain't got your real man strength till you like 30, 32. You don't know nothing about being a man till you really get into your 30s. So I'm gonna give him that much leeway. I figure that much context need to be added when we talk about being a man and decision making and stuff like that. No, like I said, no excuses for the stuff he doing, but it's a reason behind it, and I think it ain't got nothing to do with how he was raised or nothing like that. It got something to do with you being younger. You want to, you want to be tougher. You feel like you already telling everybody else what to do. Now you want to be tough too. On top of that, I think that's what it is. Like I said, he's not a big dude. So dudes that's little like that, they got a big man complex when they get money and stuff like that. So I think that a lot of that has to do with it. But I'm just praying that the dude just get himself together. Like he just stop being so big headed, learn how to listen a little bit, humble himself a little bit, cut off people that ain't good for him. Start evaluating the people that's around him. Start trying to listen to your family a little bit more, and just stop trying to be out. Stop trying to be like a rapper and stuff like that, man. Just be a ball player. Stop trying to be a rapper. Seem like you want to be a rapper.
Yeah, I think that's another issue with him as well. He's just so indulged into the hip hop culture that
James Harden stopped doing that. You notice that? Since he been to Philly, he stopped doing that, and they been winning, and he been locked in. Like he still be popping out, but not how it used to be in Houston with Lil Baby and all that all the time like that. So I think that factors into it. Like, yo, focus. Like, you know what I mean? Like James Harden locked in. He focused, bro. Like, John Morant, like he's so talented. We ain't see that affect him none, but it's affecting him because he ain't on the court now. He just now getting back on, but I'm saying it affects him and the team because he getting suspended and stuff like that because of stuff he doing off the court. So he got to get focused, man, and stop trying to be like a rapper. Stop trying to be all like a thug and all that. Like, you know what I mean? You thug with your homeboys or whatever. Y'all do what y'all do. That's one thing. But when you get out into the limelight and in the public with it, it's another thing. You know what I mean? Like if we just
Yeah.
had a bar and we all together and we all thugging, like if something go down, we all gonna fight together. That's one thing. But if we just trying to go anywhere where it's like rowdy, like it seemed like he want to be rowdy. Like I seen him. I seen like a video of him like going through his house. He like, man, y'all ain't coming outside. Y'all ain't drinking. What's up, gang? Like, bro, he seemed mad aggressive. He seemed like a gang member, bro. I
Nah,
ain't
he
gonna
was
lie.
drunk in that
He's
video. I know what video you talking about,
Yeah, I
bro.
know, but
He
I'm
was
just
on
saying the
vacation.
language and the way he come off. He seemed like he's the one pushing. He pushing it more than anybody else. Like I'm starting to think, like, how was he raised? Have we been deceived?
Hold on.
Because
So you didn't see those pictures that got released of his old IG profile?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, so that's just him as a 12-year-old talking about
Yeah,
cooking coke on his captions and
yeah,
shit. That just
yeah.
tells you, you know what I'm saying, type of guy, type of, you know what I'm saying, kid he grew up as. You know what I'm saying? He was in hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that he was out here thugging, catching bodies, selling dope, and all that other stuff, but it's just what's painted. The image that is painted by these rappers and these hip hop
right,
entertainers.
and he has the money to paint himself a certain way. So he like, I can get a grill, I can get a chain,
Yeah.
I can get a gun, and then now I am Lil Baby. Now I am 50 Cent. Now I am Young Thug. And no, you're not. No, you're not. These dudes was really criminals. Did criminal stuff while they had money. Like this is just a part of who they was. You're trying to push something that you're not, and that's how you get these results. Like somebody that's a part of that life, they wouldn't care. They know the result. They know what comes with that life. So it's nothing to them getting caught with guns and doing this and doing that. You doing stuff for no reason, bro. You throwing away the bag.
Yeah, but nah, he'll get his act together. It's definitely gonna
You
take
know,
that.
because
Yeah, but
if it's one more anything else that's serious like this, they probably gonna kick him up out the league.
Nah, they ain't
yeah,
gonna
but
kick him out the league.
Yeah, if it's anything else with guns, he out of
yeah,
there.
but
He
They
out
ain't
of
kicking
there.
him out.
He
Nah,
out of there.
you got
yeah,
If
a
it's
guy
anything
who
else with guns, he out of there. I
you got a
guarantee you. Remember what I said.
man, you got a guy selling dope. A nigga just beat up his girlfriend, and they still
yep,
in the league. Like, come
yep,
on, man.
yep,
Niggas got real charges that's in the league, bro.
yep,
He has
yep.
no arrest warrants,
He has
no
no criminal
clean record.
history. He
Yeah,
has no criminal history.
all that stuff. Like, come on now.
I think the
Ja's a
problem.
monster, man.
They can
No, no,
they can
no,
still
but I
sell
don't.
Ja to the league, bro.
I don't think Ja expected him to be this big because he went to a mid-major school. He got drafted by a small market team. He didn't expect to be this big or this popular. Like, I think that's what the problem is. Like,
Hey, who was this? Who was this 17-year-old he was going against? Was this dude giving it to him? Like, who was
Uh,
this kid, bro?
oh man, come on,
I'm just saying.
seriously.
nah, it's
Was
a
the kid winning and then it got heated and then he threw the ball and hit him? Like, I don't know. I want to know I want to know who this kid was though.
all right. So basically, the
I'm
kid
just
is
saying, you John Morant, bro, and you inviting somebody to come play basketball, they must be decent.
Oh man, come on.
nah. Okay, so the kid is it's a kid named Josh Holloway. Josh Holloway. He's a starting point guard at Oak Hill. Um, I don't know if I forgot what school he committed to, but yeah, he's definitely he's like one of the best basketball players in the Memphis area.
Point
And
guard.
yeah, and him and John known each other for quite a while, so it's just not some random kid that you know what I'm saying that he just invited over to his
Yeah, he's
house.
not a random.
And
But
it's gonna get more chippier than the normal NBA game because it's like street ball.
yeah, and so the story with that situation was basically the kids' family members just had a civil lawsuit against Ja because they were just mad at the simple fact that they just asked Ja to apologize and Ja didn't apologize. So their way on getting back at him is to through money, you know what I'm saying, get some money
Yep.
out of him. But the
Hey, I
problem,
would too.
But the
I would
problem,
too.
but the problem is his mom has already got a name for herself for doing lawsuits like this. Like she's sued her job, she sued the city of Memphis, she sued like a whole bunch of
Oh
people.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying as a money grab. So it's gonna be kind of hard for a judge to get the case and kind of look at her like, are you serious? Like your son threatened to shoot up his house with his whole family in the house, and you just
that's
expect
crazy.
Ja to just sit back and take that? Like, nah,
Mhm.
girl.
Yeah, but
Get
did
up
he
out of
get
here.
jumped though? Did he get jumped?
They say he did, but I don't know to
See,
what
that's what I'm
extent.
saying.
But I
And
mean,
see, now how can
yeah,
you blame somebody for talking about going to get a weapon when they done got jumped? And on top of that, on bail, you got me by what 6, 7 years. Then your homie jump in and lump me up too.
it's
Come
not
on,
six,
bro.
7 years.
I'll
Come
be
on,
talking about going to
you
get a
throwing a
gun
little,
too.
hold on, real debate. You throwing a little sauce on it. Ja ain't
Yeah,
nothing but
that's
23 years old, bro.
that's
Come
what I
on,
said.
man.
Okay, I'm just saying 6 years.
It's
You
not.
got me by
I
4 years, at least 4 years, bro.
I
That's
think
that's
I,
that's a lot.
by the time that situation happened, it was last summer. The kid 18 now, so I mean he legal
Mhm.
at this point. I mean, yeah, I got it. Like it's like you would know. You know what I'm saying? Like these
He's about to
kids,
go to college. Yep. He's
yeah,
about to
these
go to college.
kids
Tell you
nowadays,
one thing, he gonna learn about arguing with people. John loves him up, man.
I mean, these Memphis kids, bro, you can't put none past these young dudes out here, bro. They would try
Hey,
in a
Memphis
heartbeat.
rough, bro. Memphis is rough.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So I don't blame y'all for doing what he did. I mean, he had to take care of business. It is what it is. You know what I'm
Said he had to
saying?
take care of business. Come on, T Streets. Come
Well,
on,
hey,
Well,
man.
he didn't have
hey,
a choice.
man, hey, I done seen kids do worse out here, man.
Yep.
I done seen kids go to his car, pull a gun out while we was hooping at the precinct, you know what I'm saying, with the motherfucking police department right across the street. So
That's why you don't play a street ball out there, man. You don't play street ball out there.
it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
It's
Josh, he should definitely stick to only organized games. He should not do the street ball because his temper too messed up, and then his homies gonna
nah,
jump in, and something bad gonna happen. Like he need to just keep, he need to start really having calm people at his games and stuff. Like he want to have gang at his games. Like that's not gonna work, bro. That's not gonna work. It's just
nah,
not.
I say that street ball, that pickup ball, that's his roots. You know what I'm saying? If you follow
Yeah.
Job's life, like his parents, they got a basketball court that his dad made in the backyard. That's what they do every Sunday. They call up the neighborhood kids and they play ball, and that's how Job worked on his game. So I don't
Mhm.
think that he needs to stay away from that because you know what I'm saying. I think stuff like that still keeps him grounded. But I mean, he just needs to pick better people to play ball with. You know what I'm saying? Go
Mhm.
go 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 to Brickley
Mhm.
and who with James Harden and them. You know what I'm saying? Who with these professionals that's gonna hand themselves like the professionals. Not try to who with these motherfuckers who probably just trying who clout chasers just trying to make a name out for
Mhm.
themselves just because you John
Mhm.
Morant.
Mhm.
So I mean, he I don't see anything he did wrong besides the IG live gun post. I just
Yep.
think you know what I'm saying. He probably just need to be a little smarter, man. You know what I'm saying because a lot of stuff that he's done, you know, NBA players they do that stuff all the time. Only difference is this shit just don't get put out in the media like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
If
somebody
he
out
jumped that kid, that's wrong, bro, and that's a weak
here.
move.
Come
That's a
on,
weak
man.
move.
Stop.
Now,
Hey,
now, now,
but
now,
no, no,
listen,
no, no,
listen.
no, real
If him
debate.
and that
No,
kid got into a one on one
real
and he
debate.
knocked him out or whatever, then I'll be like, okay. But
Real,
but come on, bro. If
okay,
somebody else jump
okay.
in, bro. No, no,
No, no, check
no.
this out. Real debate. Let's have a real conversation. So the media will say a 17-year-old kid. Now, let's say what that kid would have shot Ja or would have killed somebody on the street. Would they label him as a 17-year-old kid or would they say a young adult?
He gonna
Like,
be
let's be
labeled as a
honest.
wrong man.
Exactly. So that's my whole
Mhm.
thing, bro. They want to label him as a 17-year-old quote unquote kid because of Ja Morant. They want to make him look like the victim. Bro, come on, man.
Yes.
He's not a
Yep.
victim, bro.
Okay, all I'm
You gotta
saying
stop that.
is if it was all fair, if it was all fair and Ja retaliated, but then his homie jumped in too and beat the dude up, man, that right there ain't gonna fly, bro. That's weak.
Man, look,
If Ja already hit the dude and knocked him down, and his homie jumped in and they lumped him up even more, and the dude get up talking about I'm gonna go get a gun, I don't blame him, bro. Y'all just jump me.
hey, Britta Bates, if your best friend got to fighting at the park, would you jump in?
If he getting jumped,
No. If your best friend was fighting at the park, would you jump in?
No, not if it's one on one. I'm gonna let them scrap it on out.
Oh, okay.
Surely is. If it's one on one, they scrapping it right on out, fading it right on out, fading it right on out. Everybody, listen. If my homies right there and your homies right there, and ain't nobody else moving, bro, that done happened plenty of times. Long as everybody know what's up, bro, they gonna fade it right on out. Soon as somebody, soon as it get bad, then the main homie over here gonna jump in. The main homie over there gonna jump in, gonna break it up. Then it's over with. But outside of that, bro, like everybody should know what it is. When you at the park getting wrecked, you playing football or basketball, things get out of hand. You gonna run that fade, then we gonna be through with it. Disperse from the park. Like these is original rules, bro. I'm trying to understand how the rules change. Because the only way the rules change is when dudes get an attitude, want to go get a knife, want to go get a gun. Outside of that, when it's one on one, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Because soon as somebody else jump in, then somebody else gonna jump in. Now it's a gang fight. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not saying like it happens all the time. Like yes, okay, most of the time in this era, when it's a fight, it's gonna end up being a weapon or somebody gonna get jumped. But the one on one still happen. The fades still happen, bro. And all I'm saying is this: you already bigger and stronger than this dude, this grown man, and then your homie jump in too, and then you want to now you trying to play the victim. You trying to play like, oh, you such in danger. You wasn't in danger when you was jumping them. You wasn't in danger when you was jumping them.
But
That's
hold on.
that's what. Hold on, you're a grown man jumping on another man. You can't tell me how to react when you don't jump me. You're not
But
gonna tell me how mad I can get. And you don't jump me.
but real debate, this is the thing. With Ja, he's the moneymaker. If my
Yeah,
homeboy, if I'm with a superstar and I know he's the moneymaker, I'm not gonna let him do shit. I'm gonna fight his
right.
battles
So
for
that
him.
tell you he got the wrong people around him, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he need to change up his circle. His circle, you know what I'm saying, definitely got some people who doesn't want the best for him because if that's the case, then there's the same dude that was right next to him when he was on that video with that gun wouldn't have even allowed him to pick up his phone and do that dumbass shit. But at the same time, if you're in a physical altercation and I see my guy fighting, I'm not gonna let him fight him by himself. I'm gonna take the fight upon myself and do it. It's just job. I mean, like I said, he doesn't see himself as a superstar, man. He just see himself as a regular civilian. That's how he carries himself
Yep.
I understand that. I understand that. Like I said, he is. Like I said, he is 23. He's not dumb, but he is young. He is young. He's still learning. So I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna go ahead and let him learn. He's learning about being famous. He learning about being a man. He learning about a lot of stuff all at one time. So you bound to make mistakes when you're trying to multitask learning so much at one time, and you got so much responsibility on your shoulders. But just like the great Ben Parker says, with great power comes great responsibility. And you want to be Spider Man, then you better act like you know how to be Spider Man. That's all I can say.
And I think I'm gonna say this. I don't think a lot of people talked about this. I haven't heard anybody in the media say this, but I just think this whole situation with Ja, I think this situation may make him bigger than what he was.
Blown
I
out of
mean,
proportion.
the limelight's on him. Everybody's watching him now. I
Yep,
mean,
blown out of proportion. Yep.
Powerade. I think they really fucked up when they dropped Ja
Yep.
because
Mm-hmm.
you see Nike didn't drop him. Nike was like, oh no, nah, this is gonna be a good PR spin move that we're gonna do. We're gonna make it seem like it's a great redemption story. Ja went through all these adversities,
Yep.
and they're gonna act like this dude did 10 years in the pen. The way they're gonna portray him now.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Watch what I said, you man. They gonna
It's only
be
gonna be that if he stay out of trouble.
man,
If he
dude.
stay out of trouble,
Man, look, dude knows what's at stake at this point. He knows what he's worth. He knows what he means to his family, to his team, to the city of Memphis. I really don't see him fumbling the bag like that again. I
I'm
really,
hoping that he don't either.
I
I'm
really
not
don't.
ever trying to see nobody make a mistake. I'm hoping not either. But you and me and everybody else know, and he know right now that if he get into any kind of trouble like this again, it's only gonna go downhill. It ain't gonna be no getting out of it. He only got a little bit of room for error at this point because the spotlight is on you now. Now we're not at the stage of okay, now we got to bring the spotlight to you. We got to evaluate the situation and we got to try to solve it. No, it's automatically spotlight is on you. You trouble automatically. If you get in trouble again, you looked at as trouble. You don't have no self assurance. You don't have no excuses. Nothing. No room for error now because you know what's up. We smacked you on your hand. We spanked you on your bottom. We gave you a chance. I'm telling you, that talent only gonna take you so far. You can't like. Then the things he doing is dangerous. We talking about gangster stuff. Like, forget getting kicked out of the NBA. Boy, you can get killed.
Nah, yeah, I will agree with that. I feel like a lot of people saying that Ja is claiming that he ain't really this and that. If he in the city of Memphis, if these dudes feel like Ja ain't like that, they would have been tried him by now. Niggas would have been
Mhm.
tried him, but they haven't. Just for the simple fact, they respect Ja, and I mean, maybe he really is like that. Maybe he really is about that life. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling people like the town, even though he's from a small country town, the town that he's
Mhm.
from, Sumter, South Carolina, the town's
Mhm.
nickname is Merc City. Now you do what you want with that information, but he comes from a town called Merc City. I
Yeah,
mean,
Sumter is very crazy, man.
yeah, I mean, like I think he knows what he's doing, bro. Like, dude ain't no dumb dude, so he knows what's at stake, and he knows the consequence that comes behind his actions. So I think he's definitely gonna move way smarter than what he did at first. And now that the NBA is really trying to push him as the next face of the league, I mean, I know he needs to take that information and do better by it. I definitely think with Grizzlies investing $200 million in him, they're not just gonna let him move how he want to move. They're gonna put people surround him, whether it's their own paid security guard or investigators or whoever, to be around him to make sure he doesn't do any dumb moves like that again. So I mean, it's definitely gonna be interesting. But I got faith in the kid, man. I got faith in
Yeah,
him.
I got faith in him too. My thing is this: is you know I think with this situation with Ja, he gotta really try to be a grown man, be accountable. You can't expect for everybody. Okay, all the attention is on you, and you so important. Now they finna put around 50 security guards 24/7 to watch you. Everything you do, tell you know this, know that, know this, know that. Like you a kid, bro. You gotta be accountable and change your ways, change who around you, and start listening. Just really simple. If you just simplify what you need to do, it won't be hard to get up out of this, to get up out of this pickle that you in right now. But if you make it complicated and you make a whole big list of 50 things you got to do, and 50 people got to watch you and tell you know this and know that, know this, like, bro, it's not that serious. It's that serious if you don't want to listen. If you don't want to listen, it's that serious. But for you to have a whole team of people around you so you can learn how to act right and learn how to stop up and guns on IG Live, that don't make sense to me, bro. You a grown man.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the Grizzlies they gonna do whatever they gotta do to protect their assets at this.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, 200
Yeah,
million. I hire a
yeah,
whole team of people to go around you too.
yeah. It's only smart, man. Like I think the Grizzlies were like what top five or top six team in national TV games this year, and that's
Mhm.
because
Oh,
of
they
Ja.
definitely a top five team. With Ja on the court,
Yeah,
they are
that's
definitely entertaining. They win and they're entertaining, and that's gonna be top five. Yeah, that's
yeah,
top five.
yeah. Memphis they need that money maker, and Ja's the money maker.
Yep.
If that team want to
Yep.
continuously generate revenue, you have to keep Ja on the court. It only makes sense. You got to keep him. I mean, as good as Desmond Bain and Jaren Jackson is, they don't have the same star power and charisma as
Yep.
Ja has.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got to move different.
I
That's
mean,
point blank. Period. I mean, I feel like with him just growing up and him just having a little sister, no older brothers, the guys he hung with, he tend to do as what they did. Like his best friend D Tap, he went to college and played ball too. But I feel like, what I'm saying. What's that one kid that went viral earlier? He said, "I just want to do hood rat shit with my hood rat friends." You know what I'm saying?
Um,
He said, "I just want to do ratchet shit with my friends." That's what John's doing,
and,
man.
and they all want to prove that they tough, because what else can they prove? If they ain't got no talent and they ain't managing his money or nothing, as a friend, what else can I do for you but prove that I'm tough and carry your bags? Go do this and go do that. But as a man, what can I do for you? The only thing I could do for you is prove that I'm tough. So I understand from their standpoint, but the problem is you got a whole bunch of dudes that's around you. You paying them to be tough, and that's what you pay security for. You don't pay people to be tough.
Now I think y'all just need to put them guys in a certain type of position.
Like LeBron.
Yeah, like you need to have one guy handle your social media, one guy uh maybe handle your assistant duties. You know what I'm saying? Might get you breakfast in the morning, get your clothes together. You know what I'm saying? Just little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just give your guys around you responsibility as well, just so you know that they just not here for a good time. I mean, of course you're gonna have fun at times, but you also here
Right.
to work. You know what I'm saying? And make money for
Yep.
your family as well.
See, I don't know. I don't know if John Morant got a Tony Yayo. Do he got a Rich Paul? Do he got them type of dudes around him? I don't know if he got that. You know about Tony Yayo. He bring 50 Cent his coffee. He go to the dry
Mm,
cleaners, get his clothes. He do all that. Now that
yeah,
seemed like flunky work, but you got to understand when this dude was getting ready to go to prison and he took off a G unit, he changed his man whole life. He could have just went to prison and went back to the hood. This dude
yeah,
flying across the whole world changed his whole life. So to somebody else, you look like a flunky, but to me, I'm serving my best friend and I'm making millions of dollars every year.
yeah, exactly.
So he don't got people. You need people like that around you that genuinely want to help. Yes, they want to get paid and compensated. They want all the benefits and all of the strings that come with being with John Morant crew. Yes, they want all of the benefits that come with that, but they generally want to help you. You need to find people that generally want to help you, and you got to learn how to cut bait, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, that's the thing. He need to get around people that had a big entourage and now they cut their circle down. Like 50 Cent, P. Diddy. He need to get around these mega stars to learn the game, bro. Because he got all of these dudes from the hood with him, and I think more than half of them need to go.
And I want to say, like he said in one interview, um, I don't want to misquote him, but he said it's hard to notice that you're drowning when you're trying to be everybody else's anchor. So with him trying to satisfy everybody around
Yep.
him, making sure everybody's good, he's not aware of himself that he's unhappy. So
He ain't got no room to grow because he trying to make sure everybody else eat. He ain't feeding
yeah,
himself to grow because he trying to make sure everybody else is eating. That's
yeah,
why he immature and he do what he want to do and say what he want to say. Who is questioning him when everybody else immature and they trying to go to him for money? And then you got to think about it. Even his dad, like even people that he listened to, like they might not be pressing the issue like that because they afraid that he might stall up on the funds or whatever. You know what I mean? Like man, if I get on him about that little gun incident, he might not give me that deposit next week. Like you got to think people probably is thinking like that. He got a few people on eggshells like that. Or probably a lot of people on eggshells like that. If I make him mad, he ain't gonna give me no money. So that's a lot to deal with. Like I said, he 23 and he dealing with a lot, bro. And that tweet that you're talking about, that's the indication of it. Yes, okay, you get a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress, bro. Man, you better go drink and smoke a blunt, bro, and get over it. You are the point guard for Memphis Grizzlies. They gave you over 200 some million, bruh. You gonna get it together, or they gonna get you out the league. You better ask Gilbert Arenas. Playing with them guns. Think they won't get you out of here because you talented. Gilbert put 60 on Kobe. That ain't talented? Yeah. The so-called Black Mamba that got all that defense. He got 60 put on him by Agent Zero. Go check that out, Kobe fans. He got 60 ball put on his head. Hey, Eric Quad, don't that be funny when these great defenders get cooked?
He,
Kobe
he
got
got
cooked. He
he
got
got
cooked.
he got stir fired.
He did. Gilbert did him dirty. I ain't saying he ain't a great defender, but I'm just saying everybody have lapses in their defense. Everybody take breaks off. Nobody come to play lockdown defense every possession, every game. Only like a few guys might do that. And even they still have a game here or there where they have lapses. It's called being human. Salute to Cuba, Lakers fan for life. Man, I'm hoping these smell hurry up here and unthaw, man. I'm ready to eat some of those and these hush puppies. I ain't gonna lie. About to take me a shot of this coconut tequila, man.
Shit.
Yeah, 1800. Yeah, yeah. That's what you gotta know.
I stay away from that stuff for a long time, man.
Oh, it's just a little, a little half a pint, man. Ain't nothing major. Like I'm not getting drunk like a pirate in the middle of the day, man. I am on my channel live. I can't get drunk. I'm gonna get a little buzz though. That always adds some flair. Little buzz like a bumblebee. Mm. Ooh, criminal. So, Eric Quan, what's your take on man gonna get Tricky Nicky drunk? I ain't finna never get that drunk. Tricky
Oh,
Nicky got so drunk. I think he got Goat Mike one of those strikes from saying all that crazy stuff. He
no,
he one of the reasons why Goat Mike had to keep making that secret backstage.
no, Tricky Nicky's around. Let's not get it twisted. He's around.
I ain't seen Tricky Nicky nowhere.
I have. I don't want to say where, but
He should be popping up though, because his team actually decent. He can actually talk. Like they ain't in the playoffs or nothing, but like they actually a decent team.
yeah, but what do you want? That version? I don't want that version. No.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like he can talk a little bit. Before he couldn't talk at all. But this team actually straight with Jalen Brunson and the crew. This a good team this year. Like they ain't like, oh yeah, we gonna beat the Knicks guaranteed. Like if you lay down, they'll walk over you. They will walk over if you lay down. Now, shoot, last year, the year before that, you lay down, man, they just lay down right next to you. The Knicks was horrible. But this year, they ain't laying down like that, bruh. Jason Brunson and Julius Randle will give you that in the fourth quarter if you let them. So, that's pretty much my take on that. But what's your take on Mr. Aaron Rodgers? Like, what's your evaluation as far as all of these different rumors and allegations going on about where he going? And he did the Pat McAfee show. He throwing shots at the Packers. What's your evaluation on it?
I think he's still going to the Jets. I think they're gonna have to pay that price tag for Aaron Rodgers.
Mm.
I don't think they have a choice because there's no going back. Like,
What do you think is the wait? What's going on? How long it's taking though? Why do you think he waiting so long?
I still think they're talking about the compensation that they're going to get back for Aaron Rodgers, and the Jets are like, wow, that's too big of a price. But if I was the Jets, you don't have a choice because you passed on everybody else. You passed
Yep.
on trading for everybody else, so there's no looking back now. It's either you take Aaron Rodgers or your season's done.
And they don't. You see, they kind of if Derek Carr and Garoppolo wouldn't have signed no deals, they actually would have had a little bit of leverage. but because there's nobody else to pick, and he
Yeah.
is Aaron Rodgers, they
Mhm.
can kind of highball you. That you could kind of lowball
Yeah.
a little bit more if it's actual competition. Like I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo and Derek Carr is not on level with Aaron Rodgers, but they quarterbacks that's comparable that you can go get. So it's a market there. It's a base market you could start at because there's multiple people within the market. But when you only have one person, you got to highball it because he Aaron Rodgers. But then
Yeah.
at the same
Yeah.
time, he keep throwing shots at the organization. So they're gonna try their best to try to trade him somewhere he don't want to be either. It could be that going on behind the scenes, and we don't know yet.
I mean, if I'm the Jets, I don't have a choice because there's no looking back because all your options are gone.
I think they're gonna go get him because they done made all those moves for his wish list. My thing is this: if you get your wish list and you don't get it done, you're not the GOAT. You're not nothing. You're Brett Favre Jr. That's who you are. You hear me, Eric Quan?
Yeah, but if you're the Jets, you don't have a choice now because all your options are not
I'm
there. So
saying if you go get Alan Lazard, you go get this, you go get that,
yeah,
because it's
yep.
been put out there already that he got a wish list. They trying to do it. We see them going to get people. If they go get everybody and this team is what they is and they don't get it done, listen, AFC championship, no. It's Super Bowl or bust. It's Super Bowl or bust. Period. If you don't get a Super Bowl, it's a bust. And you are Brett Favre Jr. You leave the Packers after you could only get one title. You couldn't get it done in NY. Your next stop is the Vikings. Stay there 1 year, get busted up in Bounty Gate, and then you retire. I guess that's what Aaron Rodgers about to do, huh?
Uh,
That's what he about to do?
no, but yeah, but this is more about the Jets though because you made all these moves and you still don't have a quarterback. Like, well, what's the point of making all these moves?
Because it's the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. Him running his mouth and then want more now. That's the problem. He should have just shut the fuck up and waited until they traded him. It's already bad blood going on behind the scenes. You ain't need to elaborate on it. Tom Brady didn't elaborate on nothing till he got to Tampa Bay. Then he started talking about how vindicated he was, how restricted he was, and how he didn't like everything going on with Kraft, Belichick, and the whole organization. You don't badmouth the people that's trying to trade you. They'll mess around and say, you know what? We're not going to make no whole bunch of money because you're leaving, because you're the star. We're not going to get wins because you're leaving. So we ain't got nothing to lose. We'll trade you to somebody and make sure you don't win either.
No,
You don't, you know what I mean? And we still gonna get. We're not gonna get back what we want, but we're gonna get back something, and you're gonna get nothing. Don't
no,
think that they won't do that. I keep telling people it's a possibility that's gonna happen because what he did on that Pat McAfee show was a major violation. He's still a Green Bay Packer, Eric. He's still a Green Bay Packer.
yeah, but so you're trying to blame him for asking for a trade. That's what you're going
I'm
for.
not saying that, but I'm saying you bad mouthing the team. We know you don't like them. We know you something's a problem because you want to be traded. You don't got to keep bad mouthing them while they trying to figure out how to get the most compensation back they can for you, plus trying to satisfy you because they feel like they obligated because you brung a title to them and you've been manning the fort. You still stayed after Devontae left, okay, but you trying to bad mouth us now, bruh. Calm down a little bit.
Like I said, it's a lose-lose situation for both teams because if the Jets don't get Aaron Rodgers, they're basically stuck with a backup quarterback, and they still won't make the playoffs. And if you're Green Bay, you still have Aaron Rodgers in your locker room, and he's going to be a distraction in your locker room for the whole year. So basically, both teams are in a lose-lose situation. I mean, let's be clear.
Yeah, this is nuts. To me, it's irritating because he ain't made a decision yet. To me, I think it's gonna be a problem in the locker room
What about the Jets?
because he's not decisive. He's not decisive. He's not showing characteristics of a leader. He's showing characteristics of a diva. That's what he's doing right now. You know what Tom Brady did? He got it done. He got the contract done. And then there was helicopters watching him because he was trying to sneak the practice even more to make sure he got all the reps down. He got everything together. He deserved that title that he got. Why Eric Kwan? He put the work in. He was hungry. He was a leader. He was accountable. He was decisive. I don't see these things with Aaron Rodgers. I see a dude that want all the attention on him. He whining about how he was treated when you should have left. When Devontae already was acting like he wanted to leave, you should have been already saying, okay, I'm not signing no contract till I know what's up with Devontae. You sign a long-term contract, you let Devontae leave, the ship sunk, and now you want to get out of there. You know, I don't respect this. I don't like the way he leaving like this. I don't like it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like AC Pick says, LeBron's decision in Miami was faster than Rodgers making his money. Yeah,
Right.
LeBron was in his mid-20s, but Aaron Rodgers, he's in his late 30s. So I mean, that's different. Like,
I mean, but you should know more. You older, and your mind should be made up because you've been dealing with this for a long time now.
but the thing is, when you're older, your options are shrinking compared to when you're in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, well,
you don't have that many options left when you're late in your career compared to when you're still in the middle of your career.
right. He only got this team. This is it. He can't not get it done here and go somewhere else. That's not. I already said he is Brett Favre Jr. I'm not going to refer to him as Aaron Rodgers. He is Brett Favre Jr. If he don't get it done with the Jets, he is Brett Favre Jr. He will never be Brett Favre. He will never be on the level of Brett Favre if he don't get it done. I'm not joking.
Hey, I mean, it's what it is for Aaron Rodgers. It's like the Jets don't want to trade a lot for him, and the Green Bay Packers are putting Aaron Rodgers as a hostage. I mean, it's what it is.
I mean, he actually is taking them hostage. I sent Go Mike the video first take. Well, undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. While he holding the franchise hostage, man. The Jets and the Packers. He love the attention. He going on these shows talking like he want to be a Jet and talking bad about the Packers. He ain't signed on the dotted line yet. It's a mess. It's a mess.
I mean, it's hard to trade for a $60 million player. Let's be honest.
I understand, but this is on him. This is because he got unsatisfied and he want to shake everything up. So he need to be more flexible. Like, I don't know what to say.
I mean, like I said, the Jets can't lowball at this point because their options are not there anymore.
Yeah, they got to make sure that if they pull the trigger on him, they better make sure that they pull the trigger and it's gonna be a sure shot. Super Bowl. The least disappointment I can get is you get to the Super Bowl and you lose. Okay, but you can't not get to the Super Bowl. No. Not all these Jets fans talking, oh, our defense this, our defense that. Oh, we just need an O-lineman and we just need this and we just need that. Okay. Get all the stuff you talking about and get Aaron Rodgers' wish list and get everything else you talking about. If it don't work out, I'm gonna barbecue Aaron Rodgers' old ass. I'm gonna barbecue Sauce Gardner. I'm gonna barbecue everybody over there. I'm barbecuing them. Yeah, Mr. Cam. Yeah, he's sitting up here on every panel. Got these Jets fans popping up out of nowhere. All of a sudden, everybody a Jets fan, right? You got these Jets. Hold up. You got these Jets fans popping up out of nowhere talking about when we get Aaron Rodgers, we gonna do this and we gonna do that. Okay, that's like you sitting there fantasizing about having $1 million. Talking about when I get $1 million, I'm gonna pay all my bills for 6 months. I'm gonna pay my child support, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Okay, it sounds good, but it didn't happen yet. No, he's not a Jet, and when he becomes a Jet, he has to win in order to get into the playoffs, and then he has to win in the playoffs. That's a big process. To just skip over all of that and just fantasize about what's going to happen is completely illogical.
Yeah, but the thing is, after you pay all that, you're back to square one again because how are you going to make all that money, right?
I mean, this is my thing. It if they, when they pay him all that money, what else is they
Yep.
gonna have to help him? Because this team is look, this team is way overrated on offense. The talent that they talking about they got on offense, bro, that's not going to equate to real wins with Aaron Rodgers. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, they're being in better shape than the last quarterback they have.
Of
I'll always
course,
say that.
I know that. As far as quarterback, we know automatically it's upgrade. We know that
Mm-hmm.
he's better. He's better than Joe Flacco and what is the other dude?
Zach, Zach Wilson. Yeah.
Zach Wilson. Okay, we know he's better than both of them. But
Mm-hmm.
is he actually going to be able to string together wins? We don't know. We don't know. We
Well,
don't. We don't.
they better hope they win. I mean, if they can't win with that, then something's really wrong with the
Every
Jets. They
game he
can't.
lose, I'm be like, oh, there go Brett Favre Jr. I'm telling you,
Brett Favre Jr. That's terrible.
bro. Okay, so what did Brett Favre do right after he left Green Bay? He went to the Jets 1 year,
He
got
went to the
destroyed. He
Vikings.
got beat up. Then he went to the Vikings. He had some good games, and he got beat up some more. So
Well, I mean, he lost to the Saints. I mean,
I'm just saying he got beat up.
hey, he lost to the team that won the Super Bowl, so I can't
That's
blame
right.
Brett Favre.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying he didn't get it done though. He didn't get it done. He did all of that. Oh, I'm gonna retire. I'm not gonna retire. He did all of this stuff. Same thing Aaron Rodgers doing. Two different teams out of the league. Didn't get another Super Bowl. Didn't get to the Super Bowl. That's not gonna cut it. That is not going to cut it.
I mean, yeah, but who looks worse right now? Him or Lamar Jackson? Lamar Jackson's stuck right now too.
Of course, Lamar Jackson looked worse, but Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson is young and he got a lot of more years to do more. Aaron
yeah,
Rodgers, you got to prove it now. Lamar Jackson could get injured again. We'd be like, okay, yeah, he just injury riddled. Okay,
yeah.
we'll wait till next year. With Aaron Rodgers, there is no next year. You remember on what was that on Rocky 3?
Yes,
You
yeah,
you remember what Apollo Creed told Rocky?
yeah,
There is no
yes,
tomorrow.
yeah,
There
yeah,
is no tomorrow for Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers.
And Apollo
It's
Creed
only
got knocked
today.
out.
It's
And
only
Apollo Creed
today for him.
got knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only today for Aaron Rodgers. There is no tomorrow and next year,
Okay.
next year, next year. He's getting too old for that. You got to capitalize right now. So that means you got to go to the right team with the right offense and the right pieces and the right defense to get it done. You don't need a super. See, oh, we got a rushing game. Well, Colin Cowherd, I sent that video to Go Mike too. Colin Cowherd released. He released the 4 Super Bowl winners from the last 4 years. You know what they rushing? You know what they ranked in rushing? 20th, 25th, 24th,
Yep.
20th, 25th.
Yeah. Yep. It's a
You
passing
don't
game
need it.
now.
You don't. Yeah, right. You don't need an elite rushing game. So if I was them, I would not. I would not focus nothing on the rush game at all.
That's
Get
why
the
all these
get.
running backs. That's why all these running backs are not getting the bag anymore like they used to. They're not.
Yep.
They
So
only have 1 year rental, and then another running back is on their team next year.
I always like the story of a quarterback that do great things in one franchise and something go wrong, and they got to leave and redeem themselves. Even though I don't like Tom Brady, I believe he a cheater. I just still like the whole story. I still like the whole story of him leaving, being more free and getting a title somewhere else, proving that he can do it somewhere else without having Bill Belichick. Even though he cheated. He cheated, boy. He did a lot of cheating.
Yeah, but Tom Brady
He
was
did
at
a
the end
lot
of
of
his career.
cheating.
Tom
And then
Brady
he
was at
went
the
and
end of
got,
his career too.
he
He
did get
died.
a Hall of Fame tight end out of retirement. Like if everybody else could go pick a player out of retirement that was going into retirement, Hall of Fame status, and have them come along and piggyback to the number one passing offense in the whole league, that's not like you don't need to be a psychic to know that they was gonna win the Super Bowl. But that's neither here or there. I mean, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I mean, if you're at the end of your career, you pick the team you pick the team with the best chance to win the Super Bowl. I mean, that's what they did. I mean, Gronk.
Of course. But I'm just saying, you added Antonio Brown and Gronkowski to the number one passing offense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really impressive that you won the Super Bowl, bro. You're Tom Brady. You're supposed to be the best quarterback ever, and you added Rob Gronkowski, you added Gronk and
Yeah,
AB to the
his favorite
best
target.
passing offense in the league.
Yeah, Gronk was his favorite target of all time. Yep.
I know, but I'm just saying. I mean, hey, would it been a cheat code if Peyton Manning could have took Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne over to him with to the Broncos? Like, come on, bro. Everybody don't get to do that. He didn't get a chance to take Dallas Clark over there either. He didn't take nobody over there with him, I don't think. He had to play with a whole different new team.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think Tom Brady had what, 2 or 3 players that he played with on the Patriots. AB played on the Patriots. Gronk played on the Patriots. Who else he had that played on the Patriots that played on the Bucks with him too?
Well, I mean, a lot of these guys are trying to get the bet. I mean, try to get a Super Bowl ring at the end of their career.
And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. But I'm just saying it was a good move, smart move on Brady's part. Smart move. I'm not knocking it at all. It's valid. I don't believe he cheated at all. I believe, a few of them Super Bowls he cheated, if not all other ones. But that's up for debate. But smart move on his part, going to the number one pass offense in the league. And the defense stepped up, did what they need to do. They got Mahomes out of
Made,
there. Mahomes
I
didn't have
mean,
no O line. They try to blame this guy for not, like, how am I supposed to throw the ball? How am I
I
supposed to
mean,
score with no O line? Come on, like, let's be serious. Now you
I
see
mean,
he got an
Tom.
O line,
I mean,
Eric. What do he look like?
Tom
What do he
Brady
look
already
like,
had a
Eric?
cheat code. I mean, Tom Brady already had cheat code. He had Mike Evans
But I'm
and
just
Chris
saying,
Godwin.
now you see Patrick Mahomes has an O line and that defense playing. What it looking like? What it looking like, Eric Quad? It looking like unstoppable God mode. So, like I said, now it's looking a little spooky for us. We got rid of Juju. It's a few
No,
guys getting. There's a few
no,
chickens flying out our coop
Juju's
right
gone
now.
already. Juju's
Right.
gone
It's
already.
a few chickens flying out the coop. So I'm very curious as to what we're gonna do.
Dude,
Through the
DeAndre
draft
Hopkins.
and free agency.
DeAndre Hopkins is a cheat code. Stop it. It's not even fair. DeAndre Hopkins is
Yeah,
a cheat code.
if we
It's
get
not
D
even
Hop, say goodnight. I'm telling you. I'm telling
not
you.
fair, man. That's
Listen,
not fair, man. You get D Hop. It's
no,
not
it's
fair.
fair. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, it
How?
is fair. Yeah, it
How is it?
is.
How's
Yeah,
it? Drop the face. Oh, that is
yeah. He got to get back to back. That's the only way people gonna respect him if he get back to back.
Hopkins is a cheat code, man. Stop. Like,
Hey, listen, Tom Brady been cheating for years. Let somebody else take over the cheating mantle. Shoot, if we get D Hop or Odell Beckham, it's game over.
nah, D Hop is younger and he's more durable than OBJ.
I'm
Um,
just saying, but even OBJ, either one of them dudes is better than than Juju, and they're bona fide number ones. So either way it go, it's gonna. It's just that D Hops is more healthier. I
mm,
think he's stronger. His hands is more consistent. He a better
mm,
route runner. I think that OBJ might be more clutch. He can make spectacular catches more consistently. I think he might I think he might be a little bit more agile. But outside of that, D Hop just a better overall receiver. I'm gonna give D Hop the edge.
yep. Yep. Uh-huh.
I mean, like I said, if you get D Hop and then you throw somebody else in there, that's a good number too, because they probably gonna go get a couple more receivers. They gonna probably get at least one more receiver outside of whatever number one they get. Man, this team gonna be just stupid deadly, man. I don't know what to say. I feel sorry for the rest of the league.
Um, I mean, it's what it is. You're gonna if you're gonna have to get some receivers for Patrick Mahomes. So I don't blame
Right,
him.
right. Did you see that defensive tackle that we grabbed too?
No. Uh-uh.
Man, the dude is like top five in pressures, top five in everything, like every statistical category. This dude top five. He didn't get a chance to shine in the team he was on. Now he on
Oh,
our
you mean the
team. We got
Niners?
a big
You mean
dude.
the Niners?
Yeah,
You
from the
mean the
Niners,
Niners?
man. Yeah, the Niners. Listen, the Niners, they trash, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Listen, they done got rid of over half their team. They done let go a lot of people. Go check it out. They let go a lot of people. There's no way you're gonna be able to replace that and be the
They
same
say
team. You're not. You're not.
they lost. They lost Willis. They lost Ekubum. They lost Old Man Nihu, who went to Kansas City. They lost
Right.
Ridgeway. They lost Hurst. They got Hargrave from the Eagles. They got. I mean, the Niners have to make up a lot of pieces, man. And they trade a lot of picks for a running back, so I don't know how they're going to recover the whole defense if they trade a whole bunch for a running back in McCaffrey. And and they traded a whole lot for a quarterback named Trey Lance who hasn't been on the field for a whole year. So yeah, the Niners are in trouble. I mean, they trade a lot for offense. Um,
And see us, we stayed like we stay where we need to be, that same level offensively, and then we added that D tackle, and we just add a few more pieces. We can start turning that ball over on a regular and scoring on defense. Plus, we keep up the same amount of points on offense. Eric Kwan is over, going undefeated. Listen to me. Listen, listen. I'm serious. Maybe one or two games at best. I'm serious, man. Listen, with the offensive firepower and the defense that can actually score points and turn the ball over, bro, you're not losing no games if we stay healthy. We're not losing. I'm telling you, it ain't happening. I don't see nobody beating us, bro. I don't see it happening. Cause now he got over that Joe Burrow bug. It's over. That's the only thing that held him back since he
so
left the Super Bowl was Joe Burrow beating him. Now he beat Joe Burrow last year and went on and won that Super Bowl. It's over. It ain't no looking back. Who he got as a threat to him? Joe Burrow. That's it. And who else? Who else?
um,
Nobody. Nobody. Because we don't even know where Aaron Rodgers at. And we don't know for certain that he's gonna get past Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, and Tua. We don't know who he's gonna get past them dudes. We don't know who's gonna take. We don't know who's going to. We don't know
Tua's
if
not.
Jalen Hurts gonna take another step. Is he gonna
I don't.
send some more?
I don't think Tua's the quarterback next year. I don't think.
I'm just
They they
saying we
they
don't know how good teams is gonna get, how good quarterbacks is gonna get before we
no they
say
they
Aaron Rodgers go to the Jets and he gonna go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl. We don't know about how good anybody else is gonna get, but I know for certain that the Kansas City Chiefs is Super Bowl champions right now. I know for certain that we're gonna get a number one wide receiver and we're gonna be top three in offense next year. And I know for certain our defense is gonna be at least middle of the pack. So when you take all of that into account and you know that we probably going to add to that defense, if we get anywhere in that top 7 defense, say goodnight, Eric Kwan. You hear me? Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Undefeated. And listen, if he go undefeated, be MVP of the league, and win the Super Bowl, he is the GOAT. And ain't gonna be no getting around it. Thomas Edward Brady will be officially dethroned. If he get a Super Bowl this year, Thomas Edward Brady is officially dethroned. Dethroned. Too dominant. It ain't about how many, it's just about what he done in the last 6 years. We're gonna say 6 years. He already got the greatest 5-year sample size of any quarterback in the history of the game. 2 Super Bowls, passed for the most yards ever. I can keep going. But at the end of the day, if he get this Super Bowl right here in 6 years, bro, he the GOAT. Too good. He just been too good, bro. He just got a Super Bowl on a bum ankle. The first Super Bowl he got, he was injured half the season. Come on, bro. We ain't gonna get this dude. Forget about credit for how talented he is, how many touchdowns he threw, and everything else he did. Look how tough this dude is, man. This dude is tough. He was injured half the season his first Super Bowl, and he was injured the whole playoffs. This time he went to the Super Bowl. He was injured the whole playoffs. He was battling a bum ankle. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun season, but I mean it's gonna be a tough season at the same time. So,
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough season for everybody else if we stay
yeah,
healthy. If we're healthy,
yeah.
it's over for the league. I'm telling you.
Boy, I mean they need. I mean, I mean,
I'm gonna be singing that song again. By the time it's February, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Bop, bop. I told them all. They thought I was a clown when I was wearing the jersey on live and all that 2 years ago. And I said, we're gonna make it back. Don't worry. Tom Brady, old man, had his shine. We're gonna make it back. Tom had his shine. Stafford had his 1 year anomaly. He ain't gonna never make it back again. He ain't gonna never be elite again. It's over for Stafford. He dusted. He dusted. He an injury prone guy. He dusted. Right? Now y'all seeing what's up. Now y'all seeing back. The king is back on his throne and he's sitting there and he ain't getting up. He ain't getting up for a long time. It's gonna be spooky. It's gonna be spooky every year right now. Long as you got Kelsey, Mahomes, and Andy Reid, bro, they gonna make sure the rest is straight around him. They gonna make sure everything else is straight, bro. They know the remedy now. It's over. It's too easy, bro. They know the remedy. Just surround Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes with talent. That's all you got to do. And they got Isaiah Pacheco. The running game is there. See, that's the deadly part about it. Now we got a running game. Now we confident coming in this year. Now, see, every other year we kind of had to build a running game and find our identity. We got our identity right off bail. Coming in this year. Remember, we had Kareem Hunt. We lost him. He one of them backs that could have gave us identity. Now we got it with Pacheco. It's over. We coming into the season with our identity. We gonna have our number one receiver. It's over, bro. Our offense is gonna be way too confident, way too consistent. We're gonna have the best offense in the league. I'm gonna tell you that right now, hands down, best offense in the league.
well, the NFC looks like they're stacked at this point.
I mean, then you got to always factor in it could be a rookie quarterback coming out the draft that might take a team to a new level that don't have a quarterback. That's the one thing you got to always factor that in.
Carolina's going to be legit.
You think so?
I mean, shoot, they signed Thielen, they signed Miles Sanders, they signed the tight end from Cincinnati last year. All they need is a quarterback to throw him the football. All they need to do. They got the number one pick. They get to choose the quarterback to go that offense.
Hold on, you said Carolina signed Miles Sanders. What Miles Sanders you talking about?
The guy from the running back for the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. So you said they signed Miles Sanders and who else?
The tight end from Cincinnati, Hayden Hurst, and they signed And they signed Thielen, the wide receiver from the Vikings.
Oh
So,
man, what?
mhm.
And they already got some good wide receivers. All they need is a quarterback. That's what they trying to
Yep.
go get too.
Yeah.
Oh
And they got
man.
the number one pick. Yep.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah. As long as they don't miss on that pick, man, they could get deadly
Yep. Hmm.
because they got defense already.
Yep. Hmm. So
That's why I
Tomlin
said
is.
you always got a dark horse team that's gonna get better through the draft all of a sudden. So
Yep.
that's why I can't really bank on this Aaron Rodgers stuff, bro, because he ain't signed on the dotted line. And then you got injuries
Mhm.
always come into play,
Yep.
trades, all kind of stuff can happen, bro. But like just right now, like where I look at the Kansas City Chiefs, I can really see where they're gonna be. Everybody else is a lot of question marks. Kansas City Chiefs, it's only one question mark. Number one wide receiver add to the defense. You know what's up.
Hmm.
You know what's up.
Hmm. Yep.
Mind you, the secondary was getting better and better and better. And they just added Trent McDuffie back into the secondary. What was that? The AFC title game? He came back AFC title game. So, you know, that he's a veteran and he got a young dudes coming up that's really good in the secondary. Our secondary is growing, it's solid, bro. Like we got a lot of momentum with the running game and the secondary and the defense coming in the next season. If you add pieces to this team, to really make them confident, man, I don't see us losing, bro. I don't see us losing no more in a few games. And going undefeated is a possibility because when you can score so many points, it's hard for teams to win.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, if we come out the gate like 4-0, I'm telling you, undefeated is a possibility. Just remember I said it. You can be like, damn, real debate. That boy was right. If we come out the gate like 4-5-0, bro, I'm serious. It's gonna be over.
Hmm. Oh boy. Um. Austin Reeves. Well.
Yeah, Mr. Austin Reeves, man. Shout out to him for being clutch, doing what he needed to do. Not worrying about AD, not worrying about nobody else, just going out there balling, getting us the win. AD, he acting like he ain't hungry enough, but it is what it is. We still got the win. So overall, it's always about the win at the end of the day. But when you evaluate the situation, yeah, we're not 500. Seem like we're
Yep.
allergic to be at 500.
Yep. Yep.
And AD is not being accountable. He's not being a leader. He ain't stepping up. And LeBron, I understand you injured and all that, but your whole thing throughout your whole career was not being injured, being an Iron Man, playing a lot of games, being there in the playoffs, making sure we got in a good seeding, making sure we got in the playoffs. You ain't done that, so you failed. You
Hmm.
failed,
Yep.
in my opinion. Uh, it's a failure on AD. It's a failure on LeBron. Darvin Ham, a first year coach. I'm giving him a pass. He don't know no
Yeah.
better. He's trying to manage AD and
Yeah.
LeBron as a coach for the Lakers. That's a lot.
He's trying to use AD as he's Giannis, but he's not. So,
Yep. He don't have the stamina. He don't have the strength.
mm-hmm.
Um, in my opinion, AD he haven't gained strength or stamina since he got there. Um,
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
thing I always wondered and was curious to see was AD body was gonna take like a massive leap or he was gonna get in a whole lot better shape just being around LeBron, seeing the work ethic, seeing what it takes. Was you gonna step
Yeah.
your game up and try to take some pointers from LeBron, or you was just gonna go on about your regular business? Seemed like he
Yeah.
just
But
said, I'm gonna keep my same routine.
yeah.
I was AD before LeBron. Now I got a chip, so I can do what I want to do. Um, that's not
Mm-hmm.
acceptable, bro. You got to step it up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I ain't
He
seen no
is.
improvements in his body. I swear. Like he lost weight, but he ain't gained no muscle. He ain't seem like he had more endurance or more stamina. It don't seem that way. Because, bro, you can't play back to back. And you 30 years old, and LeBron is out, and we're not in the play in. We're not even in the play in. We're not even 500. LeBron is out, and you're tired. You told Darvin Ham that you're tired, and he actually sat you. So you and Darvin Ham, both of y'all trash. Darvin Ham is trash for actually letting you sit, and you're trash for complaining that you're tired.
Mm-hmm.
Period. They both need to go. If it was me, I would have got both of their ass out of there right then and there. See, that's why I can't be general manager. I fire half the team, then I welcome them all back 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's unacceptable, though. A coaching move like that is unacceptable with the circumstances at hand. We're not even in the play-in. I would rather you lose tired as hell than us lose and you didn't play and LeBron is already
Yep.
out. That's
Yep.
not gonna fly. You can't
Mm-hmm.
you can't say you know basketball and you saying that's acceptable. That's not acceptable. And we're not even in the play in. No, it's not.
But but the thing is, they did improve defensively. It's just their offensive. It's just that they need to start running the offense better. Their defense has got better, but the offense doesn't translate to what their defense is. So
Yeah, another thing don't nobody really mention, but I see it and I just don't mention it because defensively he do so much and we gelling
yep,
well.
yep,
Vanderbilt is 4 on 5 on offense with Vanderbilt. He don't have a shot. If he
yeah,
can't drive and
yep,
get a
yep,
foul or drive
yep.
and dunk it and lay it up, he's a liability on offense. He can't
That's
pass well. He
yeah.
can't
Well,
shoot well. He
well
can't.
that's yeah. Well, that's why Darvin Ham exposed his players in the wrong positions. Because if Vanderbilt can't get you anything offensively, then you got to try somebody like a Hachimura or a
You can't
or
afford
another.
that in the playoffs. You can't afford that in the playoffs. You got to have 5 guys that can score. You got to have versatility. You
Yeah,
can't afford this in the playoffs. So, um,
that's how Hachimura works because he's not going to be a liability on your offense if your offense is suffer compared to your defense. But
mhm. So, I think going into next year, Vanderbilt just need to work on that shot. Work on his ball handling.
yeah,
Work
don't
on
be a
not
Ben
panicking.
Simmons.
Work on not panicking when a double team. If a double team comes, which rarely it should come, but
Yeah,
if he
don't
do get hit
be
with a double team, work on knowing where to go automatically. Your
don't be.
handles
Mhm.
and that 3-pointer. If he could get a 3-pointer, man, he could be deadly because he already great on defense.
Yeah, his offense is a 4 and 5. Yep.
It is. And a lot of people don't want to talk about that and admit it, but you see the offensive lapses because they passing the ball around, don't know where to go. Because when you pass to him, he don't know what to do.
You
He
don't
don't
have
have
floor
no skill
spacers.
set.
You don't have floor spacers. Yep. hmm hmm I mean, shit. I mean, Vanderbilt's decent defensively, but don't be like a Ben Simmons if you're afraid to shoot the basketball. Just don't be that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Darvin Ham has to figure it out too because you shouldn't be playing 4 and 5. I mean, that's what happened when they had Westbrook, and now it's 4 and 5 without Westbrook. So
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, it's 4-on-5 basketball. Dudes gonna try to mask it up any way they want because they done fell in
hmm
love with Vanderbilt. but I'm just really evaluating things because it seems like everything that's the problem, you can see it clearly when stuff like this is going down. When LeBron ain't in the game, see LeBron masked a lot of problems, but now the problems are not masked. All the problems, everybody that's not hustling, everybody that's missing shots, the spotlight is on them. So this is why AD is not being accountable. He's not looking good right now. And Vanderbilt, when he's in the lineup, you playing 4-on-5 offensively. If he can't hit no shots. He ain't got nothing off the dribble. He don't got no real offensive skill set. He raw. He's super raw offensively. So
You been all right, man?
oh yeah. I'm good. Salute randomizer. Honestly, I'm looking at next year for these Lakers right now, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I disagree. I disagree, bro. Y'all get Braun back, and I think y'all gonna make a run.
Yeah, but when we gonna get him back though? They might be hiding how serious the injury is. When we gonna get him back?
I don't know. You seen that tweet now? He put that tweet out. I would think that if he was really more hurt, he wouldn't put that tweet out.
Then you know we're gonna lose a game or two because he's gonna be rusty.
Maybe.
You got to give or take a game or two from rust.
But the
You
only
got
thing
to.
that's working in y'all's benefit in that aspect is the rest of the West has been dropping games too. That's keeping y'all in the
Yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Minnesota,
God.
Golden
Thank
State,
God.
You ain't lying.
Golden State, Minnesota,
Mhm.
Golden State. Um, Clippers been falling.
Y'all's in what now? The 10th? The play in? Y'all's in
Yeah,
the play in,
yeah,
right?
yeah. 10. Yeah, yep.
What up, B? You doing all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I was wondering where you been, real debate.
Oh yeah, I've been around. I just only got I think
Stay away from
when I
the
get to
snow.
the 3:30 mark, I'm gonna shut it down because I'm only gonna have like an hour and a half left of streaming time
For the game.
between now and I believe the 6th. But
Oh,
I might end up getting everything straight before then. But I'm just saying, I'm just looking at my streaming time right now, and then
so how
I'm
many
gonna be
hours they
so
give you a
busy. I got
month?
a lot of stuff I'm about to try to handle too. So I know I told go Mike I'm trying to go live and trying to do this, while he got a situation going on. But his situation is like 3 months, and I ain't finna be going live and you said what? Well, that's when he's supposed to come off restriction.
When?
I thought it was 3 months.
When did he say?
The 23rd of April.
It ain't gonna matter because he's going right back on because he don't listen to nobody. I mean, man, I'm just being honest. Real debates, man. You
Yeah,
gotta know, bro. You can't have that Walmart shit. I don't care how you spell it. He acts like that has nothing to do with it. I'm sure he'll come on here wanting to cuss me again. I don't give a shit. He act like it's because of the cussing. Bro, I can take you to lives every night where you hear some of the most craziest shit you ever heard in your life, and they got haters too, and their shit don't get shut. And I know that they can shut you down for language and shit, but they don't be really messing with people too much on that. It's more the whole Walmart shit, man. I don't give a shit. I know it is.
Well, he want to keep rolling with that thing and that name. Let him go ahead.
Well, that's what he do. That's yeah. But he can't. Like you said, you ain't got time to go on as much as he wants you to. Uh, the free package. How much do they give you? How many hours do they give you?
It's 20 hours a month,
Okay.
and then of course, the whole package is 50. So I said I want to do that, but then if I do that, then it's like I feel like I'm obligated to be on every day, and I'm obligated to be on a certain amount of hours because it's unlimited
Nah,
hours. You know what I mean? It don't make
I
sense
don't
to
feel like
pay
you
it.
would be obligated to be on every day, but you saying that it's 50 a month. I thought the package was cheaper than that to be able to have the hours. But once you spend that first 50, you're right. You want to be dedicated enough to at least go on so many times a week,
Right.
and because you're
It
gonna
don't
have to
make
pay
sense
that
to pay
payment
that
the
much and
next
you're
month
not gonna
too.
be on.
That's
Right.
like rent. It becomes rent at that point.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense to pay it and you're not gonna be on for real.
Right,
And
right.
I think I done built up. I'm at 138 subs right now. I think I'm building up pretty good. Um, I wanted to try to do more comedy stuff because it seemed like I got a lot of views from doing that. Then this sports, I got views fast, a whole lot fast from doing that. Right? Yeah, but I want to still stick with the sports. At the
Yeah.
same time, it's like controlling the panels and doing all this stuff take a lot of time, man. And I want to be if I want to do it, I want to be dedicated fully into it. I feel like I'm gonna get more subs and I'm gonna get more money doing them comedy and doing the comedy though. I told Go Mike that though.
You
Like,
do what you want to do is what you do. I think a mixture of all of it. You can talk sports some nights, mix it in, and shit. It's whatever works for you. Not everything gonna work right for you to work right for somebody else.
see, my thing is, I can making time to talk and do this and that, that's one thing. But then once you make time and you invest in money, now it's business. You know what I mean? Like what I'm doing right now is personal. This ain't business. It don't cost no money. But once I start paying $50 a month, now we talking about business. So I need to be making my money back or making way more money. You know what I mean? That's just logical. So I don't want to be coming on panels and there's 4 or 5 people or 10 people in here. Nobody subbing. The subs ain't going up. Nobody coming on the panels. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I
sir.
want it. I want everybody to be active and doing what they're supposed to be doing. I gotta learn to come on at certain times and stuff too. Right. For everybody to be able to come on too. I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot of stuff. So that's the main part. Yeah, I'm still learning. Still learning. But the main thing I'm trying to do is be consistent in what I say and what content and what I represent. The foundation got to be solid before you can build a house. So that's my whole thing. I'm trying to make sure the foundation of what I'm doing is solid and everybody know how I'm built, and what message I'm delivering. And then we can get into the glitz and the glamour, a good intro, kind of like Goat Mike and Cuba and everybody, FYF got their intros and this and that. Once I get mine, it's over. I got a feeling once I get that, it's over. Cause I'm already at 138 subs, 65 videos posted. I ain't really done nothing major. And imagine if I had an intro, man, it'd be over. It would be over. But see, the thing is too, controlling 5 people on a panel is way easier than controlling 8 or controlling 9. That's why you got him as a team. He'll know what to do. Like get that person on. And I'm gonna be real careful about who I give wrenches to too. You know what I mean?
Because you don't want people thinking, like I said the other night, this is your channel, man. What right do I got? Now, if I'm in the chat and you say, yo, bro, delete him or block him, throw him out, that's one thing. But to take it up on yourself, like somebody did me and Mike and somebody did you in his thing, and just throw us, block us to where we can't chat tight because they haters, and then Mike supposedly can't go back and look and see who it was. To me, that's bullshit. I don't believe that. I just think Mike don't want to do it. I'll tell you what, Mike don't want me in his chat because he when he wants you to come up on the panel. I think that's why he never has unblocked me because there ain't no way you can't tell me you can't see unblocked, man. Come on, you should be able to. But again, you're right. Anybody that you give a wrench to that would take it up on their shelf like it's their channel, that's insanity, man. You can't do that to people, man. It ain't my
Hey,
channel. What do I
hey,
look
so
like?
Rando, you really think that Go Mike is kind of like running like a trick? Like, oh, I
Yes,
don't know who
yes. I've
blocked
told
you
it
to
to his
make you come
face.
up on the panel.
Yes, because he wants me on the panel. He wants you on the panel. So whether it was him that blocked us or somebody else that blocked us, it's bullcrap to me that you can't figure it out as a channel owner. And even Cuba said, Cuba seen it. Cuba was like trying to help walk him through it, but you can only do so much. Uh, uh, if Mike don't want to get you unblocked. uh, So again, yes,
It's
I think that he wanted us up on the panel, and when we in the chats talking shit, he can't do his thing and mess with us in the chat too or something. I don't know what his reasoning is, but I've been blocked for way too long to be. And he say that he can't see it. I just don't. I find that hard to believe. It's your channel. You have to be able to see. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. But again, I would
yeah.
never
I
block
told him he
somebody
got
on
too
somebody
many.
else's.
If he telling the truth, then you got too many mods, man. And then it's like the thing is too, like, okay, if you got a mod and you don't know who they is, then they most likely somebody that don't come up on the panel.
Right.
And it's a
Right.
damn troll. So you got somebody that got a wrench and he a troll and he got
Right.
mood swings to get mad and block anybody in the chat. And see,
That's
you think
craziness.
that's not you think it's not nothing major, but it actually is something major because
Yeah.
somebody that actually know ball that's blocked from the chat, they're taking away from the entertainment and the content. They're taking away from the
Right.
content.
And I tried to explain to him sometimes, man, at night, if my wife's sleep or something, I just want to be in the chat and don't want to come up on the panel. And but he didn't see it that way.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be wanting to just like be in the chat or just look at the chat and be in there just to kind of get my feet wet and see what's up before I start
Mhm.
talking. I don't
And
like
then he
having to
gonna
just
tell
hop on
me
the
that.
panel every time, but
Right. And he gonna tell me to uh well, man, make another account. I'm not making another account, man. I just won't come on. I just won't be in your chat. But hell, he then just like that night, me and him was on her. See, that's the thing. Mike like to have control, man. That's why he. Well, you heard him crying for you. Real debates. Get come up here, go up here. Put him in the backstage, blocking the mute his chat. Oh man,
you
shut up,
getting
man. You
crazy,
used to have love.
Randolph.
And look here, I got nothing but love for Mike. Everybody know that I got love for Mike still yet, even though I don't talk to him like I used to, and he threw me off his panel and all that. I still got love for his crazy ass. But he can't do when he can't mute you and throw you in the back, boy. He don't like that. He don't like that. That's
You
why I
know,
told him.
Lil
I
Mike
said
got a
I deep
temper,
fried
man. You know,
your
that
ass.
guy got a temper. That's my
Yeah,
dog, man. He
I
just
love it.
he just get caught up in his own mind. You know, it
Yep,
happens.
yep. He do. And like I say, I accept him. I accept him for who he is. But I loved it that night when I had him crying out to Real Debates. Real Debates, where you at? Come up here, Real Debates. Man, leave Real Debates alone. That man doing something. What, you mad because you can't mute my mic? I was stir frying his ass, is what it was. He don't like it when you on his ass.
Yeah, y'all was going crazy, man. Y'all
And he
was
can't
going
tell me
crazy.
nothing. He don't want to listen to nothing or nobody. Look, I'm not a know-it-all either. And I might even be wrong in what I'm saying. But I don't think I am. There's no way you're gonna have that name, and that's got to factor into why you keep getting the boot. But he want to put the blame off to everybody else. It's because this person was cussing this night. This person doing this. No, no, I'm sorry. We've been doing that for years. It's not because somebody said the F word.
Mm.
Uh, it is what it is, though, man. But yeah, like I told you, bro, when you ready to make that move and be up on here, I'm gonna be here. And but I get why you ain't did it yet, because why do it if you ain't really ready to put in the time, And you ain't, like I said, you ain't got to be on there every night anyway. You see how Lakers and Five do it. He go live during the games. He might go
Yeah,
live every once in a while outside of that and some breaking news or something, but most of the time. But you said you're gonna be getting off here anyway. Save your hours. My neighbor across here working on my car, and he just called me out. I got to go and see what's going on. I'm getting some car troubles. Uh, I'll be on the lookout when I see you. I'm always hop on when I see you.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Salute, salute.
All right, salute everybody. All right now.
All right. Well, we didn't do a lot of talk about Aaron Rodgers. We did a lot of talk about the Lakers, which I expected. It is the Lakers. What do you expect? Now we winding on down here and I'm getting ready to cook this food. It's about unthawed. Just got to grab some tartar sauce. Got everything else here. Cannot wait. What did I say? How can you Well, gentlemen, this is Real Debates, and this is LeBron Legacy Podcast. We didn't get all the way into the thing about Aaron Rodgers. I was gonna stay where Aaron Rodgers is. Where is Aaron Rodgers gonna go? What is he gonna do? This, and that. We didn't get deep into that. I was gonna stay on here all the way till 3:30. Not a lot of activity going on right now. So I'm guessing I'm gonna shut it down here. This is Real Debates. It's a LeBron Legacy Podcast. Will the Lakers make it to 500? Where's Aaron Rodgers gonna go? Who knows? I'll see y'all next time. Peace.